pledge myself in order to uphold and defend the name of God, so help me.
Neat FM yo.
Ascend.
Edwumeme da sei na wote ahyensude we ya na eya asem yi dikan ye de brew ena meme da asem yi dikan de brew no wotwe enkopem se nondu bebo ebra fitiamu nkomo ni ho fitiamu nkomo ho de ye hyase ebra no nsia kase bo na ba na wieye midin de magerious AGYEMAN meda asesa waka me ho na yetena se na ye ba bedi oman Ghana mu nkomo sadia wunim ne ye programs ne de aya ne to de fa baby a ye to adwen etwe kwan ya ye befa so ne de oman Ghana etimi ye konkan na watwi mu nsemakodo a akoso ye man panyin dada John Dramani Mahama wa calling for national dialogue or say oman no sadia no ameko no be ya na ko mamu ni nyina na oman panyin hwe na ye ntimi ento adwen na ye hu kwan pe befa so na titiru oman sika sem no etimi akonkan na enumu no ena amanfo bi kase na wo a wadi oman panyin pen afi na ba be calling for national dialogue ebi so kase yo man panyin dada John Dramani Mahama eken mom ye fa kwa adwindwin mu ne ye nhwe te ye betimi aye bibi edi afa ho a iti wenum ni nyina ne ye nsem a aba betodwa na wotwe President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, amanfo kan say Nana Addo anya fire no nya sacken onya reshuffle na so afoi onyi bi onpamu bi onsesa bi onsesam na kire say na ka ba mo nitimi konkan Nana Addo ko temale ode atudwa na proba obo o say awe ono de na so afoi wo mo bo adwuma omo bo adwuma it is obi kan reshuffle no ye president on na 2 minute kuta no it is obi nya de a e no be ka so be reshuffle na obe sake na so obe reshuffle kro be ba bonja ba be ka so be reshuffle na mo twi sense mi nso e de ahimu pa ewo eye ye montene so ani gina ye de toatoa o my Ghana ye de toatoa ho adwen na ye hwe kwan pa ye be fa so na ama o my na timagina ne nan so na ene mewo eye ye papa ye difu ebra no bra no ye ne di nkomo ye ka o mamu nsem ye ka nsem se de ansam ne tie ye friend odifu Isaac Ofosu hini jema ne waba besra wote papa nka che kakra na ene ya me adom waba besra ye ne ba bedi nkomo ye behwe se de o man ne moko se de enuama ekoso ewo ye man yimo ye ba be ka ho ase aya na ebi ka eba asofo mo so mo fama no ntumu bio te ko yi ane nko yi asofo mo fama no ntum bi okay asofo ndo ma no betum ye bedi nkomo ne sanra so na ye me wo ma bedwafo a wo mo beba fie ha Kingsley Haruna Amaliba or a member of the NDC me de papa di nkomo no wi amanyofo de betena se Kingsley Amaliba e betena se Ishmael Adams so Wejagbawe member of the MPP betena se na ne me wo eye Oti region Hotel Region organizer the ma MPP Felix Ade nso ba besra me ewo ye dwumadie so it fully packed enami me dey ye de dwumadie de bro me dey the Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN na Payol do ban say na obi obenwa Abdullahi Dasmani in fact womo na womo a time mechipa na ye we kase pa ofia enam say ye ya yinua ba ko you know UTV Richard ye kase odampem busuan ni nyina busuanfo ye wan de se ye de ni a kire ho abeso me pon se me de mani kire ho asakra mato amakontu so akodwabe enti ya de a Richard busuanfo ye mom shedin pa shede kase Wadwe chiro de befa 0503721744 0503721744 Saranso ena se wo call Facebook eye neat 100.9 FM neat 100.9 FM yema papa kwa abai Odifo Isaac Ofosu hini jima Captain Jesus Prayer House enkran ha de ne fa no odomi pele 2 atebere ho ekwakọ na asori kese pa wo chidom opsit ene papa abekan papa ya kwa aba
Eja.
Na apomu ti sen.
Eja na dum ho so e.
Nyame adom boko, nyame gusu chirechira pa na bia na why young.
That's it.
Na bia na why young.
Ai.
Na beba cho bibia koyie.
Nyame adom.
Captain Jesus for nso obi ahoye.
Obia hoye.
Ye da nyame ase. Ye da nyame ase.
Adom a wo kan sa na nyame aye mu nyina.
Ye da ase. Yo. Papa, brando ye no hia. Ye din komo. Oka bi di kire oman no aka bi di kire oman mu panyufo sei wo ye hwe se dia eno amekọ a da bia yeka ye bisa se so mo asofu yi oso mo tie kire a o ma na ya twoma ba na ye bisa mo se oman ni mu kosan papa kosan dem
Jerry wo ye kandifo ma ni panyina utie wo mahiasem na wo hu omo nso hawo na se opoma ko hmabode ana se wo de wo mko emmo anim a watumi de wo mako bibia da di se Ghana enkoye kura na enyina ye nso asema
ye said economy
enkoye kura se ye twa ne mfoni a ati se bia driver ni kura hyen na edu baby hu say aginsem ankasa nti eno de basa wonye driver kura nim kura ade aginsem a
hu say
aginsem nti enkoyi kura
na obi bebisa se kwa enkoyi no ye mpanyefo no eti wo moto so ana wo mo ge bibi afa
well ye beka nyina se bibi a wo ye bia no onkyerechire mu no wano asem na ebetumi akire na sa wa hu hawa anu aduro nso ntumi nye den enya the last time I can say me say enkoye no Egypt fo hu omo tam omo ne fero ba ko bitam omo hu ye no omo ka kire omo man panin se nti unya hu se omo na wo mo no ese
yana
unya hu se oman no ese ekese omo pim no se omo na ni nya den
enna ho
no omo na ni emra na ho so etobri bia ya na akandifo no bebre otie wo bi nso ho a wotumi primu akoma se ono de onim ne oye onim ne oye uja na wo bom paye se nyame be yadom amasa ayayasem nya wra hosem bi ne se eye nyina ye nkran kwema nti wo ka wano tum so enye den
enye
ntumi nye betemu oya oya se enne ya mpase omampanisi ohun se na soafo nyina ebo adwuma de a
omampani na ne kai
ene na kasa mo kasa gu aban ba akono so na obo adwuma pa na mo ehu
isa
yes ya mpa se mo adwuma ekoso na masoafo obo adwuma de a ene na ba akono a mo firi so no na mo obo adwuma a pa ka ho ne mo ehu Mpacho so what you say.
Okay.
And no more boy you mapa. Bibi e koso bia ne se bi. No bia ne ko school no bi. Menka se school, me say wo school. Nyo bia no ko school no bi. No bia na bet adwene nimdeɛ a yɛdi hunu adeɛ deɛ yɛse paseɛ ni mu hwɛ kura no ɔko ato ahye deɛ onim sɛ abe sebi so what you say anya hwɛ no nsuo kura na engu dɔkron no ho dodo ne ɔdi nsuo gu ho na wurefo na engu ho dodo nti na ma aseɛ hye ntem a heat no kura nsa na aseɛ bɛ hye no dɔkron kenkene bɛ yɛ den ɛbɛben tie no ne ɛkɔ no yasem papa my yes pasa nsuanso no kɔ baabia ɛtɔbre bia situation bi ɛtɛne nneɛma me how to me ba baabi what you say
Yeah.
don't hu say bia how bi kura na aba car num na achia kodi left a
Yes.
bia bibi na ebu ho na hu say ɛkɔ left na ɛkɔ right na ɛkɔ chi na baabi ɛte kwa na kyesɛ mpacho enyina yi nti sɛ Ghana epe nokure pa na etia wo ho mpem bebre no ya na yepe obi a odane na no asem ase yepe nokure pa sɛ nokure dia ene nokure na meka kyerɛ osisi
Sa.
ya
Abusafo mutio, yene Captain Jesus Prayer House. Osofo pani brano, yene didi nkomo, abo ban mu nkomo. Eyo diufo Isaac so hini jema na eka se. Osese yampa se omampani aka se na so afo ne bo adwuma dia. Ene na bandada ne mu nipa de. Ene na wo mo de wo mo bo adwuma pa na hu ene ye hu. Papa sesa na aka.
pepe
Ene omampani ya kire mu se ono no no mo ye adwuma wo. Ono no wo nani suade hu no. Ena ogidi se nani suade hu no na so afo no ye ne sa pepepe de ama no. Ono wa na manyokuo mufuo ka se onsisem onye reshuffle including the foot soldiers eye party no echitafo a wo mo from pa saranso na opposition fo enso ka se nti papa won sesa no amamu kakra ititiru wo meka no kran se finance ministry then ye twese de esi kasem ikoyi a ye dan ye ho enda ne dia ene papa yi na konsesa no sana manfo bi kire mo madwe eti papa wasem ya wo kan ye ene o mampanye no so e bia nani suade hunu ene dia o manfo no so ka no ya ebesi de ne dia twetwe ho ono no hunu se bia na so afo no ye adwuma ma no ena ya yegu akire no so no ye hunu se ade ne nkoyi enti o mampanye sesa no mabim
yeah nti mredodo ahu se won wa eni wafa no eka na wa wonkofo nso a na nka mmiri bi atwam kura no na omokoma na omokoma omoso efese se ade ye hu na ekone saa no eni nsunsuanso a aba mokoto no nansan de yi makandifo no omonko mutrim no makoma mu no kura se ye koye no aka bibia kyerɛ mo anase enka bibi nyeden enkyerɛ wo
eye wo mo executives ya national conference yo mo no koyi wo wo mo panyufo
mo hu se aka bibia kyerɛ mo anase enka bibi nkyerɛ mo enti mamo nkyenkyen enye mo ho se kyerɛ se aka bibia kyerɛ mo enti mo nya no kwafo na
yanka no kran kyerɛ
yanka no kran kyerɛ
wo de bibi be to kyerɛ na bibi free
menya fa bibia menya fa bibia to kyerɛ wa asam ba ko se bible so obi wo hɔ a otepa se bibi hyehye no nso no wa ka ne sie so on pese nipa be hu se bibi hyehye no
bible no e kan bibi sa
bible ka bibi sa nti be hu na
ya tro yi so se kenkan ne yie ba o because semu
hyehye nipa no beto nka ti sa na tie menua
iti na akwakoye se ebia na omampanye no na aka ne sie so e na ompese otie eye the cry of the people amanfo no su
esasa
okay papa na yembi sai se esenesa na wa wosama wakan abato a ekọ so wo mudiko yi wa makandifo ye MPP the ruling government yesi ye said ya wo ka se ese ka bibi de kire wo
ka bibi kire wo se ni pa fie kire kana fi so yo tamfo nti na wo ka na ye kan wan ka sa wo de wo ho no wa ho wo de owo abo Francis oye yesi we nipa tamfo na okohwe yase be Yesu si sua no wo to biribi a wo de obi enye se we de oye me tamfo nti wo mpena sem nti wo petie na watie de ekọ wanim so no Yesu se ya na mokwa bonte a den na ngofo keke kafa me ho no mo cheche no se na mo nso mo kase no de yede ope de ayade wo oman na yewom sisi ano de ekọ no a ye nya kokuduro ye de bibi be kata so Russia ni Ukraine COVID-19 no ne ade no acho open no kretia omunya sa de neka no mo hu se sebi oman a atete apansam a ye de akonkoro atete etu atete apansam no ye de manipa de yefo a ontumi dane mekwani mu me ye den eyeye so wade bi ginsem na ye ka na mo mpenhwe mo mpensem bi de ahyehya mo de be hyehya koduru ba bi na fe wo de hye bibi enye den enye bio atini ye gu amnem
na aya na omampanyin no na unhu de kwa na ana se briefing na because omampanyin kasem no aso no onya daily briefing eye no kre
but ye mpese ye gidi se so bi ye kandifo a na kudi doso inti tamfo to me friend ni patwot ya se so ye pewa ye wa ye fra o kandifo ani a patwot so de ka ne pema aka munyina ananya sa inti ne yesanka mpenimfo a mo so mo ben pani no mutumi ye ne se empem bebre no ma futuo ni no koreka de ma won we di anim no da de ato obi bia no ebetumi ato David ye ohene oye kandifo osan suro nyankopon wo ye man pani o suro nyame epenyame broswa na wo de wo mfa nso obese David ne to David no ebi betumi ato no ne to akandifo bi a ya kyero de ato ho no onso betumi ayeden ato nipa betumi am mislead nipa betumi adada ubetumi de ho ato ade bi eni ho so afi woni be ba ho so no na kire se wakodich enti ya na yesuro se yebeka se o mampani betumi aye mistake na se wa mistake na se wa prim na koma na se na so aye den ye ka na fellow prim na koma fellow aso ye den pa cho no ye mampani te se Ghana mampani na nado danko eku wa ka kire na koma prim ye kodu ba bia na mboa saa na Nebukadnezar tio ajoti yase he said ye to bi ya ka king Solomon de maye ho ye ka de odi saa nso na hemfo na ete saa no so wan hwe yi a nso betumi aye saa o can Luke chapter 13 from verse 1 a o say o man we ye say how be by madwen yom se saa de ne to won no na no ye nipa bonefo che nipa nyina na ye ente saa won so wan hwe yi a saa de ne bi betumi aye den ato Luke chapter 13 from verse 1 obenya saa nsem we nyina wo enti se ye bu man a na ye pe ye man no asomdwe ni ade a otie ehu hia pa eneme no wote hen ye ni mo hwe kura no agriculture sector
ya no
so utumi nya kokuduro kastre yen se agric minister bo modern pa me so wani a from now to December Ghana we be ho yes aduane ben enne nso hwie wa na mo se mo ye bibia chen ne yehu bi dan enuane ben na masto asisi ye no August ne we won so de wie motie mutumi kan wie no masem mutumi predict na eboboko baabi wo ebru e ka kire nyina bia awo by force na gina ho gidi di kan ba ye no ero na manfo we no mo duru nsamam che won so ye hwie go na ye we boa bro yema bebro mama bebre
wow
kuchimfa kokofu mu no yade na hwe na ade a ewo man we mu ne se bibi beye wa yempe no kure e de wa ekura ni emia kuro ne ye den ewu enkoye
Atiefo wo so wadwe nkyerɛ 050372 1744 050372 1744 Fabra ne yanke kama yene Captain Jesus Prayer House of Penning your friend no odifo Isaac Ofosu hini jema ono na yene no edin komo yi on de na sori no kasepa won kokko ana meka che chidom odi odun kokko bi sa chidom na sori kasepa ho owo nkrabata bi wo eye peletu dome peletu papa ne ne kase ye komo enu masem na ajana eye manhoaho asa university lecturers professors wo mutibiti mi programming na ebi attest me ebisa me question na one university lecturer baako osan kire amanfo ade religious studies am on be ya asofo
okay
na the whole West Africa Samaritan strategy ono no ye kwankyerefo panyin a oda no
wow
leading your friend Dr. Christopher Ampedu
yeah
Pentecost University eno kira de
okay
I say hi Jerry, please if things in Ghana are difficult, what is the role of the church in all of these? Are we just to talk about it like what the prophet is doing? Papa to be say no more dia. Any sorry religious bodies asofo masudi ne say.
No Sunday so say
No besides say et say mo kan se dia mo kanya na sa ne ye gya ne ho ana
ne gya ne ho sa se wo nipa dom etie o
yeah
na oda sori ano te se de etie no se niema horo bia e contribute to ma de eduru ba bi sa no ye yire ho ne ye den ye ka ye wie nso a Bible san kire se na ye mmom pa ye nso ma wo akendifo no be ya Nyankopon mo bru hunu mu ara omoni be bom ho so na bibia be kose de ese ko mri bia no ese yeka ye ka de kiro no omani bom ho so na akandifo na papa mame embisa we yo ye hwe omanpanyin dada eye ye manpanyin dada GDM emri bi ni kasa mo na o kase wa realize mistakes bi a oyeye ewa aban mu yama panyin dada kufuo ka asem bi say in fact one of the difficult situation and decisions o take ye ebra no ye manpanyin ene so de Ghana ekọ eye epic eti ayade ye bisa be de toto ho ene na nado danko akufuado the president of the republic ayana ebia na wamo ya mampanyimfo no mote ade no so sa said omo hu no ama no eye different from said ya ye hu na na say na tie papa anya danara ibetumi aka se umi akonwa no so tena no etumi edisivu on kakra enti ebasa enya konwa ketuwa o mani nyina hye wonsa wiase nyina afiase ebum obi bia dane sonko ane na onamfofo ye won na adi oni wo mu bu man wo Ghana ha sisi ade wo be ye mampani nti o mampani foforo wo kuro so na wo be onamfo pacho won se de ade neti kane na eti se wo pacho wansa na nipa ahyeda se eti o be sisi ade obi ahwehwe wanimu enmunyam obi ahwehwe wanimu adom na asem bi wo Bible mu se o se o nya konwa no so tena enkyerɛkyerɛ mra na ɛda asɔfo no anim no wa bɛtena konwa so trobi fa na enguide o wonna nyina anya sa wakoma bɛma ne ho so
tro ni masɛm na
yes wakoma bɛma ne ho so ma fai uhunu sɛ nipa bi ana nka ɔne ɛyɛ pa otimi tu fukura no ɔso kyɛn Bible na aka wo na so ɔtena hini akonwa so a onhwe mra nwoma na eda sofo no table nso no no nso ntwere bi mfa na nakoma ama ne ho so anche ni nua no wahwe esudie ne emutie netumi aboa no na ma na de ye ayeye anase ne na ache onakonwa ote so no eno ne duru hɔ a mpacho ya neti se mpacho ya neti se nti eno nso ebetumi afrimu aba bi Well, Deuteronomy chapter 17.
Deuteronomy 17.
Yeah. From verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Na se otina hini adwaso a no ochre democracy was say udu asase awrade ofi 14 now say udu asase awrade de be ma na se onso ka se mepe won hene a mom hwe se obi obetimi abedi uso no ye onipa ofata
Yes.
nyo mom for hoho ana so obi on qualifies
for babidi ade.
En no be kan 18 se na se nipa ne nyakonwa no so tena on hwe mra yi a enwoma eda asofo ne loyifo nanim so entwire bimfa o se twuro bifa na entena wo nkyɛn na kenkan mu wonna nyina wo de tia konwa no so no saa na hye hɔ but what you see
Sir,
if you say yes the bible there o kyerɛ wo mo animra wo so so examine wo ho hwɛ
yes.
but what you see
Okay.
examine wo ho hwɛ sɛ na tie kane wo kai tete dɔ no kai ba bia ofri hwi ase enti kyerɛ wo bibia nti wo kɔ no ba no mpacho wo hɔ a wo san so ho hwɛ sɛ then
Eko.
afei nso wo kɔ 1 Corinthians chapter 30 on say wonya adidie na sɛ wo dɔ obia na ɔdɔ nso etie bibia ɔdɔ ntwi na so sɛ mempemu ya menye sei no ne ade enti so hwɛ wo hɔ ma nipa bia ne asase so a watra so hwɛ me a mete ha yi a me ka ne sei no saa pepepe enti wontra so hwɛ wontra ona wonso na wo kura ɔman ni nyinaa hyebre nti so wɔtamfo pɔ ɔman ni nyinaa yɛ wɔn a ade kyin bia no na ɔpoma twɛde yɛ den ɛba wo so saa nipa no yɛ kana sɛm bebrebe no ɔsan so hia mpaibɔ na ohia so sɛ nipa nya tima nso de yɛ den ɛde mma no ɛsɛ sɛ nipa adwen bɔne ɔno okura adeɛ no ɛkɔ a yɛ nyinaa yɛ nkra akwan mu a patwɔte na ɛsɛ ɛka no kora kyerɛ na prophet Jima maka nsɛm bi wɔ ha ka na me ka bio me sɛ Ghana akandifoɔ sɛ yɛma mo takra sɛ mo mfɛ no mu asom na mo sɛ matra takra bambu pampuro yɛasensen hɔ na no bɛduru na ɛnyɛ wana ade nu asom de a ɛne wobɛkyea ne waka ɔse asi so but ɔmbɛyi mama wo enti akoma prim waho ɛne yɛ mfio bia yɛnim deɛ ɛyɛ no ne ade no me se akandifo a Ghana yɛma mo takra a yɛsan de afɔ oil ɛfa nu asom na sɛ no mmoa wo a bambu paa na amanfo bɛsensen ɛno na wode bɛyi wasom ɛmmoa mo ɛnɛ yi no ɛyɛ akɔyɛ sɛ asɛ wɔn a nanka ɔmo yɛ mo deɛ na ɔmo wɔ mo afa no ɔhunu sɛ ate afa so na ɔmo ka nsɛm
ɔmo kasa
atɔ ma wɔn nyinaa nkasa nkyerɛ wo ma wɔn nyinaa nyɛ den nkasa nkyerɛ wo wɔn nyinaa nkasa nkyerɛ wo baabi a yɛ stronghold baabi a nanka obi ka yɛbɛfrɛ nipa no sɛ woyɛ opposition ɛna wompɛ no kura nti no afei wono sɛ saafo no mom ɛka me mu ɛyɛ den a atwɛ ɔma nkasa nkyerɛ wo ebi na ɔsɔfo panin bi Christ apostle of panin wɔn sɛ mpanimfoɔ mu nyinaa nam tete
hɔ MPP Thanksgiving
okay di nokorɛ na hwɛ deɛ mpanimfoɔ wɔn anim yɛɛyɛ ɛde wɔn anim yɛɛyɛ
na nesam na ɔka ene na enoa na enokra no ɔka kyerɛ mpanimfoɔ no ɔka nokorɛ na wɔn ho sɛ ɔka nokorɛ ɔka nokorɛ ne de kyerɛ ɔka nokorɛ ɛne pepa na ɔfa mu tete mu kyerɛ no nyinaa no ɛnokorɛ san yɛ bɛ saa
ɔka nokorɛ pa na kyerɛ okay ɔmo ampo nim sɛ ɔka nokorɛ
okay
ɔmo ampo nim sɛ
ɔka nokorɛ ne
nokorɛ mu ɔden pa papa dompe wei so papa yɛ bom wabom Jerry
obi na kyerɛ yɛ obi te sɛ gabi ɔkyerɛ da kon ne wɔfa ɛne Ghana ba mpanyin ɛna ɔkyerɛ de to no hɔ sɛ na ɔma mpanyin mo tietiam on reshuffle on fire on pam ɛno na de aduane bɛbrɛ yɛtable so ana
no okay onso ɔno so akyerɛ na adwene sɛ na de aduane bɛba ana nti de aduane ba no mo mmemmra no obi nya aduane no ɔmea
onya reshuffle
Yes. Ti mama ma ko take na kire say.
Okay.
Bible say. Won hu aboa otromo a wo sori a esre mu no na duane wo ho a obey demonstration da.
Okay. Chiro no na ka.
Bible na ka. Oso won hu nantwi a wo sori na ya frefre na duane na bibia wo ho a no no so me ko demonstration. Yey. Nanti nipa say di woduane ya ma na ye yi nchine free mu a nti wutesi ahun say ye nchine no ye yi free mu ana. Yanko Job chapter 6. Na yanhwe Job
6.
Yanhwe asem free ho. Mama wa wakan. Imi woni bie.
But Job 6 no
from verse 5.
Yeah, the be free 5 no. Okay. It's Job 6:5 you know. Or say does a wild donkey bray when it has grass, or an ox below when it has fodder? 5 you know. Is tasteless food eaten without salt? Or is there flavor in the sap of the mallow? I refuse to touch it. That food makes me ill.
What? And you also hunu say na otromo aso na aduane atwa ne ho ahia na
nam kikira
no na we na ni so brim no ye demonstration na ntwie nso nyane de onye sa wo nipa nso se aduane ye de ama no ye yi nchine firi my tasteless a acho unhu ana uncompreni ana ye de egg ama bet white ne nko a ye yi yoku na firi acho uko market so ko tokusuane atwe no afiri mu ampacho wani beje ho ana oto aso senti nia yensusu se ye befam e beto yen no ana adekye ne adese nyina no adane aduane a ye sori aye ho mensusu se medanya ne bia ne ato petrol mu mensusu se ebedu se opani ato aso eto aso verse 7
verse 7 no
Adi amekra.
Or say, no. Or say, I refuse to touch it. That food makes me ill. Oh, that I might have my request. That God would grant what I hope for. That God would be willing to crush me, to let loose his hand out of my life.
Nipa kondo kra se, ne kwedi e kire se, oni ho kra anko. Ohun se saade no ma, pa cho ye candy for. Tie won tuagina frefre benkum ni fa
nyina it's not omampanyin da national dialogue no ese ehia
pa wo nim se wo ye de ye bet nipa na wo ye no ne ma ko obi anya bofra wo na obi ni ho no mu a MPP ni bie ni ho a betumi aka se no onim se oman ni be kose ne wan susu se be ko no na ye den eko ebia na nye wo mampani no a ebia na nye wa ebia na mmom no afahim din bia ba wabasa nye den entumi ba George asi yentena se na yenkaka na ohwehwe a uhu opem so aye den ye bio na ma ye mprim yakoma epsa na sa wo tonyum na wo sa ye ka se wo besa na wo be ye den wo besa because ne ye hu no wo nya den unhu ne sa utu kasa bumbi a se ai na de sa na obeye na mri bi nso na nya sa na ye den etie enti omumrafo
neat 100.9 odifo Isaac ofosu hini jema me de number tudwa afre na ne ndi nkomawate number ni papa number me de mawo brano afre no akwanche bi wo ho na uhia ko no mo it's in the number no 0548 672976 0548 672976 of penny ameni ndi nkomo ne number na be dia tudwa ameni ni wi afre na ne ndi nkomo ate wo ha obi afa to nenim no bebo papa enti sesei yen omamufu yenye de empanyufo omudi ne yenim itituru omampanyi onye de
ani amaka nyina ne se yemanya misro nya dwuma yentu ye ho fo Yankasa. Na no meka kire wo se etobri bia na yehwe baabi fa ko. Re nyina ne se ye ma de denden ye ne ohaw ne ade ne nyina eba no. Gise omampani akasa. Gise nasoafo akasa. Gise oma ba be kire bibi. Ye hu se o se ne yeko na yeko se. Edu baabi a undumi nga se oman no mofo na oman ya kwadwofo se nti na ekosa. Yini se ekuafo ya kwadwofo se monkofo mbio. Oman ya kwadwofo ade nti na ma oman ye akwadwofo. Yini se Ghana fo etie gina se na ye mekwa adwuma so se me sori a me mpese mekọ
obekọ adwuma
bio. Ba joti ase.
Yeah.
Asa ne oman nyina no ne ekọ no ye ni hwe ne odi yanim. Ohwe 2 King chapter 6, 2 King chapter 7 to the din bi ma Israel for kire wo ma Bible say pe kura de nipa bi kura ekokum nipa we na maame ba ko si yesisi na ogina ho na o mampani twam na obo na o mampani eto de din amo na yakasa to de din a ye MP fo na yakasa kire ho eto de din asorema osofo na makasa kire ho imu na oman ni nyina ya mode nti ani beba mo so se a mo ne ye kansan be na ekwe ye te sen ye hu ne yeko to bia na ye pe mama ka bibia kire na ebi kura ye wo mafa na obi nso bisa ye tumi anya bibia ye den aka kire ho bani nso on se de isia de wo ne de mintumi nkire bum se ye nye we nye because obetumi aka obi ani ma so on padwuma na so na se obehia nipa nso ofia no pako gina baabia epre na dwuma wo mpo yayi nadi yayi na frim adwuma okonya ye no akatua na yase ye de be ma no se onanti na akompa obeboka onanti kura de kwa pacho kokon nkati oba wini nso kakra obenum kwampo obeboka pacho yenye den.
Okay. Paul Edifia Sherman also the pastor is saying the truth that the president should listen. When so say Mark Jerry, God bless the pastor. My name is Samuel Ayikwe Sami Ayikwe Eddie from Adenta. Or say our leaders must listen to us. Thank you. When so say the current administration has totally failed Ghanaians. If this is the best endorsed team claimed by the president, Redfield Achu and Nagile or the Frimadina. Na mamiko Facebook no so na menhwe mo so amo kasa wo Facebook no so ho. Se me ko Facebook no mu a no so we oyibo boaten nerebehi. But so the fact remains that the NDC doesn't come near MPP. Ejabata Denta also wow. A government keeps putting blames on the Ukraine and Russia war. Matthias Sala will say MPP is the Ghana's problem. And I must say, Monso Amoshayen on the Facebook Live. Bema Betty of one papa ending kakra na afia bedafono ye ne papa evia bedafono ba betenase. Mameka will say, Kings Lamaleba wa ha. Ishmael Adams so wa ha. Akacha will say, Nenson, Oti regional organizer of the MPP, ono so ba besraye. Mameje wadwe nchire. Bede papa abon komo wa. Bon sam no tofa yi akodi. Mache.
Good morning, Mark Dajari.
Yes, sir.
Odia kukwati ni kaneshi.
Yetio.
Nefo akunya zina mentia papa. Na mentia abelwani asisi. Papa wakasa. But mimi dia merete ndia wakasa. Aya nchi didin komi mwana ati dia menena jumoni but anything dia also idua ameno nya ya na nikafe ya homaso homunya hantan na uzi quotation hunya dia dino dia me so babu mu ena so ene ya ti ayo because ani adibia na babu mu ayo dia ya si so you follow ayo diso ya ti ayo. Let's be real in years and so Babu man.
Na Bible man hini no eno na sabi o. Na ewo dua so ana eno na ye wiase ya. Sa wiase hini ya na ya twara man.
Oh, but we continue to ye buka tiliza mo ni aliade. Na sa tapo ye buka tiliza mo anyinye no. Won se do Ghana handa. Ana se dia mo ka Ghana bo Africa.
All right. Yo, me that's
aya yo ntoni bo kakra.
Mate. Yo, yeah that's it. Eba cho mache. Yes, abebe na itio.
You're Magdalene, let me guess here.
All right. Yes, I got kasa no papa kasa yako.
Ema tia papa no. Na papa no wakasa pa papa ni nyansanfo. Pa kasa e tinka o man mu penifo etie papa sabe na kufuado. Onya botre na won tie etifo no. Wa o ni be tie ma. No. Ene nkoye mu huntino to ka se wan system de bi ni momra e se na na so to fon no system na o man ti e tumpon na se anya sa na na se won tie bia na se o mu o be forma na forma ni so so o man e be koye
okay
o papa ne kan e so papa ne kan nya no se ti papa na papa ka o man ke be koye pa ba jeri
that's
oni nya mi nya juma bi da se pa
eba cho mache.
Again, when we can just throw from Cobelia.
Eje ni mo yetio.
Now, Tim and clear.
Eje ni mo yetio.
Thank you. I know Pelly Banza, Salet Yaka, and some of the performance minister. I would not tell you, present a chair, woman. I'm Jim says down.
Eje ni mo yankwa ni mo na program no foforo we.
Magari, I would say, Magari, me no na ti wo man. That will depend on how all fat ministers. They do have a factory. They do have a two alarm. The ministers in the whole more. And I said, and if you want to follow me, if you are one start today and one form no more years, man. And just the woman to one of the top of what do you here? I know by just I've been 1 year of 2 years as I say. And the or Tafu said, Rebecca and another couple. And the other 4 years and one more recap.
Now, walk at 2 years.
What's the matter?
Was it 2 years? Sana walk.
This is about I've been over 2 years. I can't see when you get my work. And I said, I'm going to repap. And there's a resapun, extra, one by the
okay. Let us say, Beba Chomache.
Not Jerry, and a penny, I'm your
And council.
Lage Mr. Well, near Bema, Wakonta, Wadin, and I'm walking and make a singer. Lageli, the Pacho, Reshafen, any and Kamamuana. Lageli, the best drum and penny. Also, be beer, come a beer, who get another Amamuno, apprentice, the Mukakra. Mia make us a me and me MPP. Lageli, the border Unimuba. If you go to here, radio on the Bobopa, was thousand was. Like in people, another memoruma, where you man or the Omoya and what a memo and what of my Ghana. MC food and more modern. DC drove to more modern. Yes, sir. Magali, a quaya, you could a Maquata, a fast, a cow to me. I'm a quayin, you live to me, near Chem. Oman Yamoka wired a Magdalene.
Okay.
Maybe you let it back. And say, Nagara 40 years, that's it. Nagara 40. You ain't decided to tell for aunt, and then you live a quick still because you could and they can find us or more money.
But that's same. My young fan wins to a mepacho, Martin and Waha.
Yera.
Get you.
My Jerry, catch a prophet for switching, must say, hey. Or king of the Bible. Papa, ye chiawano pay. Papa, unquasso. Now, I am one say, oh, now ye to me, I'm foul. Now, one can cancel of state. Now, make I say, so to be better, Mukasa and Yansan Fue more. Papa, me saw your program, not Tim, we say, Jimmy Fue more.
Oh, that's on to me, Casa.
Kɔɔte okroma na atɔfo bi bɛka asa tie sɛ anyasafo emu wɔ he nkɔfo a ewurule man no yewurafo ado na so ɔden kyɛn ayi kɔdwokoto ano wɔ Bible
o president deɛ wontimi nkasa na so ɔden o kan wo kan yie asoɔden na ne sɛn
wote Bible na papa ne de toto ho no ne we nyina ɛwɔ Bible ni mu yɛn ne ato abama ɔman na wubu no nneɛma nkɔye ɔman ne nkɔfo ewo ma o trɛ wɔn sɛ o kyerɛ wɔn ntie o na wɔn ngye wuli na wɔn to abama ɔma yɛ we nyina ma o asɔfo akɛseɛ wɔ ɔman mu nneɛma ɛkɔ so nneɛma Israel na adabi amudwane kɔ hɔ na wɔn tie ɔma asɔfo ne ade nti no sie wo nkɔfo kɛkɛ na ho sɛ nea woyɛ no nkɔye nti nkɔfo na wodi ɔmo bu ɔman no ɔmo ni ma mɛbo ho nim deɛ wankasa nkɔfo kasa yɛka why titi no Gabi aba testi wo ya busa sɛ Gabi yɛ to about 2016 one to be yɛ call time ɔkɔkɔ ntɔkɔ wɔ time sɛ what
okay Meda say and there was so what the aba last but one match
yo what am I very bit
yes sir yo Jose
yo me chia one papa
yo papa Jose
yo I'm one fitted me feel some market
okay
nti akɛseɛ nkɔma sa mebo akyi a na yida ma yɛ ɔba akɛseɛ paa yo papa wakasa na so na me bisa Ghana for kakra ne sɛ mepa che o reshuffle ne sɛ president ya and the best of the hasi as the whole world ya na nie to so biem nie ko so Ghana yi ɛyɛ Ghana nko ana sɛ ɛyɛ the whole world yɛ nyina yɛ nim sɛ yɛ the whole world na asi yɛ ntimi pititi bibi ma president sɛ ɔno no nyɛ obeye bibia wa urani nsem
yo
so ho etimi de sip na aba ya ka ho asem no mo me fa nso ga na nko ho ye kura de nyame na aboa yen ya nya aduane kura to da bi kura de o mu nya bi o people of country kura mu bre na nye Ghana ye third world e die be sra papa wakasa ba me sra aya no abo ha but na dia so abo politics do do me sra pa me da
it does say a last one match.
Marjorie.
Yes, sir.
Upon the same.
Yamia Domboko.
Watching him from Black Central. Yeah, Mark, I did make chair honorable and condition Martin. I was there and I walk with Kosu Kumasi, Bibia, as we are Poko. Now, Mike, Mincha Papanso. Now, let's go Kutete. A year about program, so a year of a sort of sale program. The Obano Bedidi Zanado at Tema, Obatakina. And non chese de all can ye dia to. Che enima about wiase nyina ho che ba wiase nyina no. E wiase obi anim Ghana ye nim de ekoso. Enti se o man panyin na resafo no. Resafo no ya o ye ne sei. Ye se sika ni man mu. Parliament ye the budget na ebu o man no. Na budget na de bu ministry bi e wo ni budget o de aye adwuma. Se se ye chedi obi o ministry, na se de obi wo from the general effect. Ye resafo do obi ba o se ya. The same problem in the same part of urban over phase. So imagine this group we know. Juma, a question baby. Now a first sika started a bar and said what my reshuffle. Na Timabua. Na we are so ya reshuffle. Or ya reshuffle no the pan by no. The same problem now sikani ho and the pan is abet now. And the reshuffle. Now papa so make a big crack. Papa I na who the nyamia samu ya jumadi. Na so no time dey politics no so dey na me say to politics one na you see read no say politics na also here because you wanna do so 5 good years.
Okay, let us say you face high you need 100.9 iti obi bia ofree bia madam was baba
yere
ko and then I catch on my phone obi a kire na dwen
madam was wo adwenkyerɛ mo de ba on sa brand odi kan frɛ no
yeah
obi a ne meka nyina ne sɛ na opese o kasem o ya hwɛ yie nipa obi na no akasa osofo na so opani a so odi suro kakra na so onya bibia obeka saa na me nso metie enti me ba no manka no bum 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 on wasoma na obi ka for man pani so sɛ te sampa mo nka ne sa be prophet AGYEMAN America ne sɛ obi biara obi ya de na wo ka ho ase rasta omo kobobo rasta foforo abom ko bobo no qualification so do msi bombo ene yeka yenkofa eyi tete
Black Star abedipele no
yes obefa na bia wo fa de abaye mfa to ho enti won adwe won se ne ewiase ko ne ye kwa memmo ha eye nya atwomsem na se ma hihye bibi na mede ye den mede ba sisi ye no Ghana ban na profegima ma na tensim biase o mampani hihye nso mintimi nya atwomoda ene na no na sa na mama ye nya ne sa eno no nya atwom ne yare boni ya wo Ghana fo
na sa de we kra de every politicians na no kra bi ho a wo mpe but we have to tell them we have to tell them direct after 6 years na we ko blame abanye twam a what sort of thinking are you I imagine say man no woman kwa no mutim ho
Ghana
after 6 years
atoto bomba to Ghana
after 6 years it was a suicidal na am say na to be a serial callers serial texters party etitafo ebia sabio manu hyesumu na mumu bi maso enna form ebia be se manu hyesumu na because man yetimo oye obi ankonkotu ntina o man bia ntisa ade ne ko ye se ye kan ye tenetene no de awomu ni se ebia na sabe ebia manu hyesumu na ebia na mumu bi no eye party etitafo enye callers ana texters mpo but party etitafo ni bi eti ebia oka asem na sabe ebia na oka ne tra wonnim de awoka. Let me tell you, yes, we need the awaka. Because if you are not sabi waso na form. That's waso that form na wuti one kasa wo party mu a na ka obi hu. After 6 years, you are blaming a past administration. What sort of thinking is this?
Profejima bo Ferodin. Wa mo Ferodin amfa to o mampeni so o mampeni ti se Fero. Am so wantie obo Nebukadnezar din wa mo ni din anka so o mampeni ti se Nebu. But Nebu no kura ye hu sampo no Daniel 2 no fo. Pharaoh ne manfo ka kirense na nanti unya hu se wo man no sey ana enti ya monchi amaso na muntie no tie eye chene prima kuma minfi obia menye reshafo ya moke me ba ma amoso bet o china obedanya na fei hu se o mampani adanya ne hu se ese reshafo eba so a eno obeka se
okay
obekwa akoka se Sabri nya bres wo ye bibisa na timede ya meka nyina ne se Ghana pa na yewom sabri no menyini se MPP ni bia na obi one o mampani bu man se wo susu sese na bekoda de yen susu se bekono na ye den eko ama nyina na amoka ho asem ama nyina na nsem ato yen ama nyina na nioma nko bet eniema bi wo ho no mo asabi ya ni tua ese yetimi solve metumi ye den Ye meka agriculture semo no yade ya meka pacho amama bi omuni di ana nso wudidi bet ye ka kire o se wani munye ye nhwe yi amma se
baba cha meka we kra ntwam o man na entokwa asi ho a wo mo ho a kire wo mo no eye Ukraine na ye ka no sepa kakraka mako enan ena aso aduane free o man ni mu millions of metric tons.
Yeah.
Ena yede ba besom amaya ye ho akire ye waduan mo no na entokwa ato no.
Yeah.
Don't we have when the lessons many years ono na entokwa ato no na ye ka so no nti ye bere no. Ono no ya soa enuane e de afiri ni man mu millions of metric tons chip akakraka enan. What are we talking about?
Masimo etwa to ne se. E wo man yare. Na se wo a wo de wo ho no. Wo yare ntwum wo yare bone. Ati egu ho. Na utiti wo ho. Onsa chikeka na utiti. Akosu yare ya gudi yare bone o. Togofo akura so wo sa yare ni bi. Akosu akura wo sa yare ni bi. Nigeria fo akura wo sa yare ni bi a. Achona ze woni ani so ade hunu papa. Yare asem no.
Okay.
Ade bi enko ye mawo. Ade bi yare hawo. Esa wo pre na wo frim. Na so togo kura se yare sa yare no. Amajari ade we ya agu abranti wo se hino. Na sa me ko ba bi kura na ba bi fo so ade no wo ho amba cho. Wo sa nipa no den ye nganjire wo.
Okay.
Masama wi ene se ye hwehwe asomdwe de ma ye man.
Okay.
Oman ye nyina ye man. Ne yesu ye ho no ene tro no ene nyame ama ye ho.
Okay.
Kane no ye ka bi no ene nso esese ye den ye ka. Se ye ka bro so ye be ka ma na bro so.
Okay.
Yare Mamasi, my number no some young number. 054 86 72 976 and I'm 055 788 24 25. Mark me kwa shama.
Sir.
Yeah, me kwa shama. Me kwa 1 month.
Oh, okay. Ashama. Oh, okay. And Ashama for papa so about oh.
And then so domi obi enhia.
Domi obi timatra okay.
Domi papa.
So papa. Get us so baba kan odi for Isaac go so nyini jima ono na yes of opinion that Captain Jesus prayer house ano. E kwa ko chi doma so rekese ne pa wo ho. Auntie Mary no so yeah domi pele 2. Yeah dia ono so will be home papa ewo ho. I need 100.9.
ASEM yajikani na beko miaro miara heyo miaro ejume etia ina beye miaro miara heyo miaro obire etipo ina bebo miaro heyo miaro ASEM pesini kwa ASEM yara ASEM pesini kwa pesini kwa obere pesini kwa miara ASEM pesini kwa ASEM yara ASEM pesini kwa yara edinele pesini kwa yara obere pesini kwa yara
Mema Ghana for akwa babiem e de beni 100.9 na Ishmael Adams wejagbawe ekono di nkwi oba haname I believe in protocol nti enchance enfree eye Kinsley Haruna Amaleba Kinsley mema akwa aba
senior me yoso
on te say
rather than me nkwa cheme na painti me dana se me hoye
ye da nyame ase Ishmael Adams mema akwa aba
majodo
emena ufantene dia na emedaw
medaw se
ete say
nyankopon
awo de na ehe efa ufantene ifri
me mix but me western
yeah. Okay.
I see.
That's good. All right. I will show you tonight. Say you fancy share. Now me ka say benya guest from Uti region. Are you Uti regional organizer of the MPP or Baba Besrai? Over in the course of the program, no. Abaleba, where there's on the only need me. I need not to seek his way. Abaleba, it's your Baba Besrai. Why? Or Baba Manatana. Why? Say how there.
You know me welcome.
We need to shake. Mami says also. The President of the Republic, Bataute the ministers. Omompa na minister for you. 80 now the Yebisa says so. Why should we worry ourselves about reshuffle, sacking, firing? I didn't know so many high amaleva.
You know me that's it. My minchia na minchia T4. I minchia senior brother Ishmael Ameshian waha. Infanchia kesi yoso my party mumpenifo ina. The incoming president in 2025 January 7th, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The leadership of the National Democratic Congress, particularly Alhaji Sharif Abdul Nasiru, currently a NEC member of the NDC, who is planning to contest as National Vice Chairman of NDC. So I wish him well. Not forgetting Chairman Michael Tete. I was always in the boot in Dene to take over the mantle of leadership of Greater Accra. I think none is qualified like him. So Chairman, I wish him well. Now also in the name of Kesiama constituency executive, particularly the chairman who among all the various constituencies. So we salute you all. In the name of the great NDC. Jerry, your chance speaker be announced a vacancy in parliament relative to Dome Kwabenya seat. That means Honorable Elekuli Makurugu misses. We hope and we know that the speaker declare Dome Kwabenya seat vacant. Honorable Elekuli Makurugu will lead the NDC to win that seat with the greatest margin and walk comfortably to parliament and fill that vacancy gloriously and bring to development and effective representation of the people of Dome Kwabenya in parliament never witnessed in the Dome Kwabenya politics before in the history of our political dispensation. So I wish her well and I wish my boss a very good morning.
Yo.
Having said that, Senior, menye weda na mamekwana menye adibia na pay. Let me first of all go down on my knees. Let me raise my hands. In apology to President John Dramani Mahama. Let me apologize to on behalf of the NDC and behalf of the people of Ghana, particularly the MPP, who demonized Mahama, berated, and then work hard, even including party members. Omobuama President Mahama buying call down in 2016. My MPP buying. I apologize to President Mahama on their behalf before I make my submission here this morning.
You believe that some party members contributed to your defeat?
Having done that, McJerry,
when you man,
NDC did not, and we couldn't defend our commander-in-chief relative to the performance, sterling performance in the history of this country. Tell me, apart from Nkrumah, who is the founder of Ghana and who have worked so hard not only to unify South or my way, but laid a solid economic foundation to industrialize and to take off at the eve of Ghana's independence until he was overthrown in that shameless coup of 24th of February 1966. Several leaders came, military and civilians along the line, until President Mahama became president in 2013, January 7th. Abaibai in our history have performed better, far better, apart from Nkrumah, than President John Dramani Mahama. Let the proponent of those leaders come out for a debate, and we are ready to meet them. And I am so proud to belong to the NDC because so we come and come free wa. Abanya aye jumapa in our recent history. I build the Ghana. You all is a free war. Na yi Atame is free war. Na yi Mahama free war. And tell me if there will be Ghana again. Even MPP under Mampene Kufuor government. Baby, the government is striving on the achievement of President John Dramani Mahama and the previous NDC government led by Jerry Rawlings and Mills. I'll give you a few instances.
Oh, yeah.
I have made the point before. Now repeat. Baby, before MPP came, when man say we have the men, we have the men, we have the men, we have the men. And I want to submit to you this morning, our listeners, say, Ghana New Year seen us say, those he is touting, we have the men, we have the men. If those men were to be in Mahama government, they will not even qualify to be office cleaners. They will never.
Don't say that.
I will say that because of I will say it because of the output. Mama, just one instance. Go to road and transport sector of the economy. It was manned by two women. Mame Aku Ativo. Be and couple the currency ye. And Mrs. Joyce Boa Muktari Esquire as the deputy. These two women manned that ministry. Look at their performance. For the first time, the inner roads of Accra was asphalted. Kumasi had their share all the way to Adansi Niwa Dubiase, my district capital at that time. before Adanse Krofom took over. When the days were catered by Mampeni Akufo-Addo. Look at the major development in the road industry or the road sector. How do you call it? The Gifford Road, the Flower Pot flyovers, Tema Road, motorway runabout, Kwame Nkrumah interchange or circle interchange, the Dubai, Kasua, mention the rest. Cape Coast Stadium, the market, Kotokraba, Kumasi, Tafo, Alpha, and so many places. Whole Tamale. I can't mention all. And my municipal no yes Jumawi. Akufo-Addo baye. One ministry na bomno. Railway. Kumasi Airport. Terminal 3. Takrade Harbour. Tema Harbour and others. Akufo-Addo be di akunya. What ministry no into about 4 sectors. No chairman baby ministers. Everybody na free moaba. Can someone tell us a significant road how do you call road and transport? Railways.
Roads.
Roads. Yeah. Railways. Aviation. Bakuba na ka biom. Entempo fa
transport and aviation boom for now.
Fine, but we came under the first term.
Yeah, the first term.
Good. Yeah. And the ministry under President Mahama and Mami Nurali Yenu, one of the members and South and 9 around the same ministry, excluding their deputies. Can these people qualify to be office cleaners under Mahama government? Yet no proper output. Sina Jerry, the government have refused willfully to admit say about the more power more bon. They have no idea to turn things around after all the lies they told. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia Okoye lectures or the same Central University. Let me look for the date. On Thursday, 25th March 2014, exactly 4 p.m. Asamen Okaye was say, in an open economy, the exchange rate is one of the factors that determine price of goods and services. And as the saying goes, when you are in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lessons in history, they say, you can't run economy with propaganda. And if your economy is weak, the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. He continued to say that the kind of free fall, as we are seeing, in the city is as a result of lack of confidence by market players in the economy. That time, that city, NNM 3.75, 7275. And then I could do now a cotton, quite like Muhammadu Bawumia. But Muhammadu Bawumia's silence, His Excellency the Vice President, is not annoying than that of Nere. Samira Bawumia, who was waving handkerchief and singing praises, Edini Kunuechi, say, oh, your economic whiskies. Where is Samira Bawumia, the second lady? Where is she? And they see Nakodu now a cotton. Who couldn't see economic management team in your head? The fantastic team of Kokaya. Now we generate a bones and man no. Now we say that good foul no. And then one will lead the economic team now more lead the fantastic team. What has been their performance? What has been their performance? They should come and tell us. And so long as this government continue to lie, Jerry, there is no hope for this country. When you said that Ukraine a war as you know, when more load ship can send maku 4 full of food at the command global areas some people were trying to disagree with you. But the issue is not about Russia-Ukraine war. The issue is about the incompetence and lack of vision of this government. And I will tell you a few things. Ghanaian economy is one of the complex economies in the world. You know why? It's an economy dominated by traditional players. At the same time, an economy rely on import. I export no less. Such an economy, at the same time, the prices of our export commodities are volatile. It is not stable. So at a given point in time, your export commodities better perform. And if you are managing such an economy, it requires sufficient strength, energy, sacrifice, and thinking outside the box. And yet about selfishness. President Mahama exhibited that because at the time we started facing challenges, he built buffers. All of these challenges, so your cow will see it. And he said, a kind of time so, not say a quadrino, will see it. That's a 1 year and she share betimi aboa. No year sika free baby ko tua saka now automatically e dey hoje be fie. Into also build the buffers and it no far sinking fund e buy. No far Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund e buy and others just to build buffers outside the public pairs now which nimpo bar government will be able to get sufficient resources to build the economy. IMF, the World Bank, Economic Intelligence Unit, African Development Bank, AGI, and others have predicted say Ghanaian economy was going to grow from 8% in 2017 upwards. Economic Intelligence Unit, Empo Krampo Kankosi say party be win 2016 elections no is likely to comfortably win the 2020 elections as a result of Ajuma Pezamahama Ayintra. Ajuma Ben Oye have told you the buffers he built. In addition to that, he solved Dumso by building for us for the first time the biggest factory ever, a trouble gas processing plant, 1 billion project. Akufo-Addo buy Wayebi. I know SAV Akufo-Addo buy no $550 million per annum. Asikano on Fankoto crude oil and from a power plant to be. Until Russia, Ukraine, any COVID are binding in Huano as a result of lack of leadership and incompetence.
Now, I trouble gas. President Mahama not buying a building.
President Mahama built it.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
No, I trouble gas.
So who built it?
No. From Professor Mo.
Okay, who built it? Who built it? Okay, Professor Mo's plan. So Mahama completed it after one carry because India. Okay, this year. This year. This year. Mami komeni.
Who throw thesis now? Control say.
Mami komeni.
A trouble.
Mahama this year. President Mills government. Mahama was part of it. 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 Therefore, that credit cannot be taken away from him.
Don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And he did that. So admit it. That is saving the government. Now, apart from so would do so by giving us that investment, President Mahama government left us with significant infrastructure, which is now contributing in volumes to our national revenue generation. Go to Tema Port. Now than before, bigger ships are able to dock at Tema Port. Takrady Harbour, the same thing. Terminal 3, generative Sikama buying. So far, a buying over $3 billion from Terminal 3. It came under their time. And your investment of President Mahama. What about the market he built? And others, which I can't name all. Let me place it here on record. A buying with Aya Japadia, a buying behind your bidda. So far, over 500 billion Ghana cedis from revenue generation alone. And which over 400 billion from borrowings. Over 400 billion. Aside over 40 billion Ghana cedis during COVID, which they are not being able to account for. Support a buy and chain. Besides COVID-19 Trust Fund or KTI, it is Sikaiko 2 mano. I would name ba Chief Justice Kotuano, the Jeremy Bema Mugabe, and others. No, I want to be accounting for Sikamuya. After government have gotten all these monies, you fail to manage the economy, and then Ghanaian economy have collapsed. UT rating agencies like Fitch and Moody's and others, and you're very clear. You almost can say Ghanaian economy doesn't exist. Me tweet from Ghana to me publication from GhanaToday.com. What is some Ghana non-traditional export earnings increased by 17% in 2021. Now, was say Ghana earnings on non-traditional export increased from 2.846 billion in 2020 to 3.33 billion in 2021. Non-traditional export under President Mahama, our non-traditional export commodity prices fell flat in the world market. That brought some level of challenges, coupled with Dumso and the tariff of FPSO Kwame Nkrumah SA, the production of our oil volumes decreased. All these things brought us some level of hardship. But because of the sacrifices President Mahama did and took upon that time, and the Ghana relief, and therefore our economy was predicted to increase by 7 to 8% in 2017. Now, there is a call on President Akufo to reshuffle. Or say or reshuffle net or reshuffle China. Of course, that's the meaning. That's the conclusion that I can draw. That is my understanding.
Okay.
Or say on net or China, because when President Mahama said, let's review free SHS, Omanpene Akufo-Addo, a purported lawyer, was claimed to have said, or reported to have claimed that, or didn't understand of the way review means cancel. And to me, understanding of the claim, he will not reshuffle today, he will reshuffle tomorrow. Bowling. Nobody can say that agri minister have performed creditably. Agri minister under whose tenure the fishing subsector have grown -% all the way from 2017 to this in there. Agri minister want to say over $16 million import of fertilizer. I the Barcelona farmers was share donkeys in the northern part of Ghana. Almost fertilizer no. They cross so other neighboring countries. But when Timmy Musa Monsen wanted donkeys kasa. Agri minister under whose tenure a Kenke was 1 city in Accra. Mampene Kufuado complained, and then Kenke 5 cities to 10 cities. Accra. Of course, they do 5 cities and 10. You do 5 for WWE. You do 5 for your cotton. Me as me hammer near cut. You do 5 for your cotton.
3 cities.
Cooking piece of busa kinky ball.
What do you mean by
of course, tell me about market. Me about market. But the fact is that the Kenke price in Accra have quadrupled.
Okay.
Abrobo ASEM. So in the midst of all this hardship, challenges are coming, particularly Ken Furiata. Omame nearby Mampene Kufuado. No ko ina free chebi edna beto gan sika semwano ende wabo mine. Awunim. Baby agare ba bedu ni ina no.
First year.
Yemfa ehunsobo no mboke no Furiata. Medi sikura no. Ehunsobo na yemfa mboke no Furiata. Because nobody should sit somewhere and blame the NDC MPs in parliament. Say we approved him. Therefore, we also share the blame. We gave Mampene Kufuado the benefit of the doubt. That is why we approve his ministers for him. Thinking that upon Yomaboni Omoye in his first term, the second term, they are going to have a change of mind. But that hasn't been the case. Keno Furiata at the time of Bettina Bem, near 23 Ghanaian traditional banks and other fund management and microfinance companies, totaling almost 437. What Gusa banks and financial institutions in Mende, Nipam Pem Etifio Munye Jumaye. And those activities were carried out solely to enable Kenoforiata Data Bank to thrive. And at the moment, right? President Mahama have called for a national dialogue because NDC cannot sit on the fence, as President Mahama pointed out on his Ghana on the crossroad. Lecture or deliver in March this year. Ghana cannot sit. The NDC cannot sit on the fence. We must all bring our hands on the wheel and help turn things around. Right, and we think that Abaniso drink Ghana for one. He must heed to the call a dialogue now. Let all stakeholders and industry players come together and bring their ideas to help shape the future of this country. Other than that, until Abaniso we have nowhere to go.
Haruna Kingsley Amaleba and our training Kano. Okay.
Magari.
Oh, mommy, I'm moving cry, young cry. Ismail Adams,
yeah. Magari, na pe yenchia Ghana for would say yenzi. Nkankanka first gentleman of the land. His Excellency Nana Abotar Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And then Nabedi Chief Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, which must soon warrior Ghana Hanum. And I pay a quenyam or Badawa Kamesa Madame, also platform soon. Honorable Tinana Yele Mensa. Chairman Michael Kwabradankwa and Honorable Patrick Kumo. I'm youth organizer Kwame Bekwen, our Wejagbabu constituency, Akwenya there, and I pay if we are brave. Do Queen bring your mom na youth or Wejagbabu na Yemisha ITS Assembly Hall, Wejagbabu Municipal Assembly Hall, where Youth Conference 2022. Now I shape up the enthusiasts of the youth, one. We can't want when they're breaking the 8, Yim baby one, and I'm babun your bed and Ibuda my man. And he be break the 8, And say Yami Adama ende. Yet to himself Frank Kubiola, the woman was in a 1 bright years. What Jagba with Municipal Assembly, Honorable Tina Mensa, Chairman Michael Dankwa, Honorable Patrick Kumo. One youth organizer Kwambe Queen. Then you said or the other youth conference, Obabado. Ura Moses Abo, regional youth organizer or special guest. And the person so I would hear Dompino for Malam, Odin birthday and Odin Awuda. Dompino, baby Dom. Odin Awuda, the Dompino. And I pay eje free de de wase ye de yakopon ase de ode afrika aka wa fe ho na pe mamu kwan kakra mmra so a ye ba platform do akese da ma ye di aban adwuma ode ye be kacha Ghana fo ma Ghana fo ehu amobisa obi nya kwanya betena we afrika sidu na obuboma na de kansem bia Ghana fo ehu de covid na chi nala wiazi moho na chi nala omampanyin na gufado ogudo oriye edwuma kese da ma Ghana fo na nyame na de mala ehwe edwuma omampanyin agufado anyi na bare ya covid na chi nala ogudo no to dem mpon no nsa so dem nti oye ende na nsi yala okọ northern region and upper west upper east region ho na nsu a omampanyin okohwe mogbe anu ye 37.6 million euros the means no okogbe anu de obama nyimpa doma wo 347,466 almost 35,000 people mpima eduasenum no be yadam nsuri bia no mo upper east region pamecha paga na vrongo bargatanga zuarungu bongo na no kwankwa we na anchanka no meche insurance wanya no ya 1.5 million gallons and ya tsensu no mo akọ 4.5 million gallons o covid abrimu wo wiaja nwuchira bimu na nado dankwa kufado ogudo all Ghana fo super mo anom enti amariba no krom not upper east upper west na vrongo ni nala nso aboho nkano na 1.5 million gallons and 4.5 million gallons mecha potable water nso grunche nso na nwatsew anyipa no mo nya pomedin ya wodin tro manyimu no to bobu amedi omani djuma more than okodo ye wi ndama osanso obande 662 kilometers main water pipelines are anoso nanado bayi yamina dumala wotum waye mo mani nsu ahuru no konkrofo wo fie ye gide waye adwuma papa 80,000 smart meters are no so waye ni na wine store ni na service abrache within 18 months da min yamin na botum abama nsu a obi ka tap and wo wiensu na meter wa just na jina nde da min su na yami aduma Ghana Water Company obotum block da min nyama nkrofu ye na no wenye sika botum atse nsu eyi nsunum mu ye bi ndama ye nhwe okoso was dualization of yendi town roads otiarika asphalt mahama ye na do koso wan fa sapa no do koyo o ma me chana say cost benefit analysis na ode ye no ode ye magana fu hu okọ no yendi kroni nala pecho man pain afanda ohin popo wonom ya na no krom yendi wonyinala asphalt is why double road no so orange bia ni na obowie mankofo afado mankasa obobo portos ne spare parts no bo ayedzinu wo wiaji inara no ina abrase ne kra na me de wie no odos make na platform no so make bi mejebi nti e okrobu Ghana afa no kejebi awo oti region bi wie kra no aye various agricultural equipment mechre machines what ye anamfri what ye habemjuma mechre tractors combine harvesters and rice cutters no also ama owura doctor Free Akoto minister for agric no so wetum da ma find eku afo de won so find wadwuma na emu na no nkeka ho millet na ebronadi na bibaba wo mbra amochire wo wiaze mitima no risi han na che edwuma so a the pain mu no na adodanko akufado omampanyin wetu anamon kese no aye no guduri ye na baba ma mpotem wejagba we municipal assembly wejagba we constituency one so onobuti na mensa no so okolo be adwuma na ode ba na assembly one so municipal chief executive honorable Patrick Kumo wa hwe manyame adomala nti Faith Montessori squanu zero kwanu yegudo ye drainage system ye storm drain we are pe asphalt no dem tem ye ko go say bibi are ko fine reshuffle or no reshuffle I'm a reshuffle my meta saying there yenyu obi mfi aha ministry anaso yi won fa no nkwa ha de omampan na semon de obi biala ordinary just reshuffle ordinary gina asoye bia za oriya no also the lens na the round lens na on the nejuma so yiwa or executive president he has hire he can also fire no see the man confirm we ejuma no wanyama find the echo school Gabra catch Professor Mercy that way team B echo spill Gabra mam brother pain or catch a Professor Mercy onyamefa ni conference here NDC one fan jam farman na yi samo over the conference or catch and the are my brother pain
na sasama wo kan dey share we no sufrin NDC am fan di ma na yi some no every
na abade obi chichim da mamen kaza na say mo si
obi an chechero
na so si why 4.2 million okay me this video
obi an
amalbo bu ntwa wa ha obu ntwa
obi an chechero
obu ntwa no mo
o ka de be wura mu no na
na say o man pain akufa do why ye baby dem ma tourism na ya me yadema December coming is Asumdwe Park man yimpa nya aboko ma ya me adom ye na ya kohwe ye man pain na hot da o wi ma yankopon adom ye sie ya bibi dem one shepherd of him no mo hu do oyo man pain or any classmate wo legon honorable tamase bo hockey na so bo football into we nuanom kra na your politics do better see ntem in fact UGCC no atamis fi CPP no onana kufa do fi UP wo fi UGCC nya yinuma nya 1979 crofia nya minche Rollins in ma 1979 when I was 13 years I know them I saw them.
You were 13 years in
1979. Make a bit of maybe 56 years. I'm telling you. Hey. 1979. Wow. I was there.
Oh wow.
Yamisha no money for before. Oblige my man for being count. 1979. I was 13 years. I saw them. Into minima. Kakabin sama wedi. Into Mahama Kaswaka. Boot for boot. Kakabin sama. And Kobian Obaba and over to my NDC. One fine once the same fan was in the children. One fan to baby watching. It's America showing there. Rush off no man paying or your pain, brother. Say paying you for your baby on man paying.
But we're more crop for Ukraine, so Kebi.
I am saying that. I'm saying there's one thing out there today. Human beings are human beings. People are influential. Mr. Adakabre, brother,
but your friend Adakabre,
sorry, Mo. You have the same voice actually. Hey, yes, broadcasting voice, the best voice. You see, Jerry, my people make a join there. Midway, many make us be able to make influencer. But it's not actually na obi be cast for ni yeche on edwin mu ye about me de bia na kasa na bia nya mebu ano yi. O man panyin hu. Baby ot na ni mfia wadi. Na amembo ogudurubu no. Yes. So oyi do reshuffle. One can reshuffle. What's this time here with me? At this moment, on reshuffle. You don't reshuffle. Or my pay can just reshuffle on Monday. But at the moment now, a binum worker one reshuffle no. Or at that time no. Or shall learn cinema.
And you do.
Yes, because Nichipan we do no. Baby, I'm man pay baby outside because make a afajo to kukurudumpa. Man pay baby outside omuno. No be. Then you face them. Or experience in life than me. Or your man paying. Ninyama bebre won ma ohun oti no advices out whatever what to know for the effort you men fan to ya look NDC cannot use it as a bait to tell us the young reshuffle because they know say maybe we have good players into a reshuffle that no when you scheme maybe we have dribble wash a goal.
But no, NDC for pen.
I am saying that do you have any empirical evidence that any MPP person is
yes that? Alliance for Alliance for Food Soldiers Advocacy.
That is a group of people in MPP who are thinking that we should do. Another MPP group can also come and tell you say we don't think we agree with them.
It's men can NDC for nko kasa by MPP for bi no mo so eka.
What I'm saying is enter make us say baby medicine baby another do dan kwati wo Jubilee House because German to avoid to kra na ajori it's the point one can on reshuffle but at this moment the people are performing it's a sterling performance until obeja wandama but onumpo oye bi where you be ministry be what that ministry be reshuffle does not mean say only ministers who can reshuffle the CEO be honors on bonoma. Yes, I agree what we change CEO no because we have the men. We have the men, of course, we have them. But the point is that 4 million or 5 million men, they are all not one to be ministers of state. It's American, this is a woman. There is a problem, and there is a challenge already in area solve. What are the challenges? The economic problem now, all we are, on your favorable Magana for because we all know that when we took the economy for 3.6%, you're moving to 7.8 to 8%. Before 2019, due to circumstances, COVID or the BB, they will move down toward a nosedive. This year, some countries are not thinking about GDP. No, wash your corner one crop bit. We be in super one. Now why the WhatsApp? Because
they say the GDP na win
here. Because only nyama or guide. That is your barometer. Actually, the woman, the dollar no borrow kosol, petrol no borrow kosol. It's masa. And yanda relax. Upon all these problems and not challenges, infrastructure development record. O beach road every time I remember a dream up so President Akufo-Addo already honum. Brother, I am saying the reshuffle from the president is on yes. Okay. Mom say open the order reshuffle so ober reshuffle. We will make sure you may then or record fine. So make some million people say, yeah, but much nobody will stifle or gag you from maybe suggesting something to the president. But President Abe clear say, as far as he is concerned, his ministers are performing very well. Once they are performing very well, or ya amina wo MPP ni na ya hwe me NDC fo no wadwen won there bia wakadama na bia asesa na ka Akufo-Addo se bi sabre no waka bi se bia nya ka che no yede en waide nya butane papa no be bia Nyankopon na adomaro ka no ode yenko no ofe yenko na mo ya hwe ni ye gidigidi I mean some of my channel when you go to a platform NDC started all your propaganda tell him 1 2 3 projects ye good year ya na ya ye wie 1D 1F president of course was okogbe yam processing factory this year you catch there your economy will depend on imports nti this year me aye there so by na bia say better frage you be processing no am channel because when I went to Chicago me di buyer in America me di buyer me ko to about this shop one am ko tell me ko ni o me fi nti buyer no or they export buyer more than oko you be export na silos be body be say that because these are perishable goods or chara but my then wa pro nti these are some of the things ebe then you be nti many on more can reshuffle and go you wa family president is listening o teni nala so obanda or reshuffle na one was a kwa obanda wo sack obi so because for non performance president be sack nimpa no yet adjustafo honorable adjustafo yet treat that will be no far no in the embrace say president will take a decision. So the president does not, president hastens slowly. Things done by house are never done right. President does not rush or trust or Giorgio or new coffee sunya maybe and suffer tell Sophia better I can say. I foot to be a damn president be or it say go platform is soon. But the point in now you better Koko say I catch an every no sabe or suna jununku no son yansanku. President sabi or wadrin or sanso wanyansa where you council of state where you council of elders in this party. Ghana from paying for as of pay for one way juma up and down there reshuffle we shall do it once we have not done yakuyenim the impuntu biala ho bia there ye bia na yakuyenim biala ye gudu ye don't see asum dream in kakra Ghana is moving forward COVID ya njendu bia empo ye botume yi no smart safe ya no but in there president kan also no ontumi ntane obi a wewu mfinifi ewu fum sabita fraje mfani bankwam so the Lazarus we nan where you can Jesus no President Akufo-Addo so Jesus Christ when you Lazarus why the way favor no mo economy no dey about 3.6 or 7.5 no say economy no Muhammad Ebola which is what do you call it endemic Ebola Muhammad ko IMF ko loan e dey borrow money more na do down Akufo-Addo president or the COVID-19 endemic in fact Ghana Ebola be nsi they should give me one person. About my catch my hospital what do Ebola call?
And Ebola Muhammad ko lo.
No, I am a for Ebola. Maybe if I'm finding about. Yeah.
What's the IMF? Ebola Ntina.
How can we be one of the conditions I might what call no.
Ebola.
I do where I am. I'll make sure. I'll finish with that. Check. Okay. One of the conditions, I'm saying the third condition was the sixth conditions, or Ebola, Waba, I find Africa, maybe Ghana into one of the conditions or to call IMF or to call you no.
Okay.
I'm telling you now, Ebola in hospital Ghana, only one hospital Ghana, what we call Ebola. Muhammad Sia Manimu as president, and I call it about Manimu. I want the ORS. Such a person, incompetent Mahama, incompetent. That is his trademark. Incompetent Mahama. He sits here and says, insulting President Akufo-Addo. President Akufo-Addo is a purported lawyer. Master, don't talk like that. He said it. I've written it. He's a purported lawyer. Okay, so that's what he said. You can go back. He's a purported lawyer. He is not a prophet. He's an astute lawyer, a consummate politician. But what I'm saying is, the senior people are listening. So I'm not just here. You're small by you're small by and so forth. That's a bit I can decipher because Molkabia, as that's where the ministers and Mahamatama and 1 year sweeper square office. What are you talking about? The man is a Mahamo woman, Papa na. And Ghana, what two about the manner for the first time in the history of this country, there an incumbent president going to lose the election almost 1 million votes. What are you talking about? It's in America in there. Okay. And some are all in there, reshuffle or no reshuffle. The only in there, it's Zibana Didi. All right. And necessarily on what one no protest away now. If you go from where what's it Zibano? No boy, no boy, so when you be no that what na Ghana, what see no boy, go to Aboblochi today. Go to Malato today. Go to Achimota Market today. You find everything to buy. Nyame no hu mobile. But the member here with me. Inti economy no also this one too shall what? Resuscitated. Okay. But that's same. How you need 100.9. Ishmael Adams now Tenica. Na make show says the medical advertising a idea and a OT regional organizer of the NPP. Wow. Wow. I said another. What's the president of yeah, boss. What's the president? Hey, the Wababa Besrabo. Now, man, I'm also trying to get hey, me introduce you. He's confused. Who is confused? Okay, you are sitting there. I'm going to try.
Very well. Let me those aspersions, I'm not here to countenance on that.
OT regional organizer of the NPP on also I say but then Bebon come on. Okay.
See, you have allowed Ishmael to insult me in a plain language, but you allowed him. I don't know. You're smart by answer for and smart mountain. Do you look like a fool to him? Oh no! Please, he said that. Come on, he said that. He said that. He said that. No, he said that.
No. Okay. Let me amend it because you have accused me. May you were free, Mo. May you were free because you have accused me directly. May you accuse me? I have to amend it before you continue because I'm the master behind the microphone. Let me.
And you can go back and listen to the program because it's live
recording. Okay. But I say yes, ma. Men casa. Why are you still saying Makama?
Anyway, senior Mamin coming because of time.
The point is.
But Mamin coming. Oh yeah, ma say be budi obu ba be sumete be.
I do all part of
Job chapter 32 verse 6 verse 4 a brent refer na busu ni Elihu. A busu ni ba I refer na Elihu. Assembly na mpenimfo ni twehye mu. Na Elihu no ya bofra e wo mpenimfo ni mu. Na wotie nsem no na nipa 5 e ka ne ho. Na wotie asem a na Job e kasa no a how Job started say all praising ho. Na o ma ne ho so obedwafo nanim. Na nipa miensa aka ho eka o no tumu na ha Elihu a oye kuma e wo sa bedwafo ni mo no fi say kam nipa basamfo miensa mo ka ho no e di o mu nyaso no mpani ni be correct Job no o ma nya ne sa wo utie na wo Bible you can go to it Job 32 can free verse 1 eba na for the time bringing na in paraphrase asem no na onim Job e yana ni so say onyansafo na bra Elihu eyina no wo say empeni kase woman nankasa na mfidido ankyere nyansa eno ndi na bra mo kasa no meye kom na metie mu esansem ya bofra na mempese metotomo no na mon kai se enye wona wonyini pii ene woni nyansa na obuade honhom ene Yankopon hom ye ti onipa dasani mu nu eno ne ma ne hunumu na enye na won wonyini pii enye dwon ene ma nyansa enti won kai. So I'm not here to speak for what he want to hear. I am here to speak for what Ghanaians want to hear. Oman Pene Kufuor the classmate who Hefa. Can you tell us?
No,
if you want us to debate that, many evidence.
If truly, because
many evidence.
If I'm farmers himself, we saw a purported lawyer. What do you mean by that?
Many evidence.
But why
the classmate who
what do you mean by the classmate?
Me LLB student.
Yeah.
I have classmates. I can mention some of them here. Say me be call Makola law school.
So you doubt?
I'll get classmates.
I
doubt him. I doubt it. Let him bring the certificate whatever. Who is certificate that?
You doubt
on the social media near way.
Yet.
That's what are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, cousin America. Or some Mahama incompetent. I think you go dida. But incompetent Mahama, a jam economy, and inflation, 14.5% in 2017. And the inflation, according to Professor Steve Hanks, Aqua could do 61%, but a Binance say 61.7%. That's your competence. That's the man you have. The incompetent President Mahama, a job 123 secondary schools from the scratch. Incompetent President Mahama, a job regional hospitals and district hospitals. What see a commission bidia mamo na be 90% 80% complete. Mobile deba no account. Incompetent President Mahama, a bobusia only 56 billion Ghana cedis. He can account it and no call opemso chain or manshia a bank sim. O jida sante mangura enim e ka chesanana me bedio mampeni say Ghana kanini no asantememu miye ABCD project edebamo kejetia the biggest market in West Africa Kumasi na wo kejetia President Mahama built it Kumasi International Airport President Mahama did that for Asantemai mudia way akufo ko jina wa he only accounted minister wa appointed for Asantemem. Who told you Mahama didn't have ministers for Masande region? Where are your project? That growth rate now what here work am. I did bad na mu year in 2017 to bring that growth rate. What did you do? You were appointing amorphous ministers, non-performing ministers, who were ready to rid the economy with numerous scandals and stealing, naked stealing, where the president himself was complicit in those stealings. He was caught on a married renovation deal. I was misled.
Stealings in a way.
I was misled. I was misled. I was misled.
When you lost,
draw your attention. You see, yeah, draw my attention to it.
Sir, you
draw my attention to it. Don't you think? Listen,
stealing.
Don't you think? Remember,
did you say
let me justify. I said, let me justify that.
And
don't you think that it is the greatest cover up for after obeying to go to bust and sell 5 million contaminated fuel to moving peanut and Zoom's oil? I register less than 1 month. And the government used the purported BNR report to cover it up. And you think the president is not complicit in this crime? They have evidence. Complicit. On my penny buying what by your complaint in the criminal case. Certain president when I be there. My penny could for the question that you saw on the bottom. Or Nico see the course saying, have you asked for a report as a journalist to feed your listeners and the nation at large? Have you done that?
Well,
and to me, remember those answers. These are on public record. These are public knowledge. I think how they call Sally's newspaper. One man and Peneku for the OJ brown envelope on the office. 45,000 Of course, he's saying. So when we are talking about, look, give me a thief and a corrupt, how do you call it? Incompetence. I will go for that. If that is your understanding. But you see, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. 45,000 It came to them.
Corruption.
Yes, it was a bribe.
Everything about you is correct, eh? And
so everything about Mahama, you're correct. Everything about Mahama was correct.
No. That isn't what I'm saying.
MPP said.
That is not my nature. If you are on
very well,
platform,
it might not be you. But others have said it.
I will interrogate.
Good, and I like your interrogation. We have answers for that. We equally have answers for that interrogations.
They are accurate.
They are not accurate for you. You might reject it on your platform. You have the right.
It is not.
You can reject it. You can reject them on your platform. You have the right. One thing, didn't you hear that? In any case, say I will use Anna's principle to fight corruption. Has he done that? Anna's an investigation under President Kufuor, if I can recall. A course under Mirs, a course under Mahama, which motivated Omampeni Kufuor to publicly say that, in fact, on the IEA debate platform, say I will use Anna's principle to fight corruption. Obetna Ben, he did not only turn around to fight Anna's right-hand man, Ahmed Swale, your colleague journalist, was assassinated under President Kufuor. Modern Ghana journalists, up to date, have you seen the report? Bobby Ansah was arrested. Ohiniba Bomabeni have gone to jail. Are you happy as a journalist? that because what Juma Wuyan said, you will feed the public about the crime of the government. They can tag you, arrest you, torture you, prosecute you, jail you, and tag on you an ex-convict and tarnish your image before your children and before society because you are a journalist and you think that is right. And it's being done by a president who is purported to be a human rights lawyer, and you think we shouldn't raise issues about his leadership. Akufo-Addo is not a leader. Okay? He's not a leader. He doesn't have qualities of leadership. And your government, as you go, President Mahama gave you the fundamentals that give the 8% growth in 2017 by adding 2 additional oil wells, building 2 FPSOs, Kwame Nkrumah and Kufuor and Atamins, and solve them so by 1 billion Atobo gas investment project. Can he deny that? Kumasi market, what in revenues are generating? Terminal 3, what in revenue are generating? What about the Tema port? I am saying that the economy Akufo-Addo is running now is resting on the foundation laid by President Mahama. Right. Can he deny that? Now the incompetent ministers are better than look at AGYEMAN menu. The Sputnik V scandal. He is now telling tertiary institutions, sir, I'm going to charge 150 Ghana cedis per interviewee. Don't find processing bed on the ministry. What are you talking about? So the records are clear. Why is it that at this moment, Ghanaians are calling on President Mahama to come back? Mention one politician at our time who is more competent, credible. I want you to be paying. I will see that you too. So, bet you believe the Ghana chair President Mahama. But in the end, no one brought forward for debate. President Mahama invited Kufuor to debate. What me forward? He couldn't come. Jerry, let me land on this. You see, whether MPP like it or not, they have no option than to hand over in 2024. What's also breaking the 8? You know what that means?
All right.
During 2020 elections, they killed 8 people to become president. And they want to break the 8. 2024. Let Jen Mensah make a mistake. And the youth of this country will show her and President Akufo-Addo that Ghana doesn't belong to them. We will rise up and set this country in 2024. All right, come on.
Okay, we are now invite
Miss Senior Man, Marjorie.
Yes, sir.
Me sure the listeners was so much come on.
Over time,
now, Gaka me put make and you were man be on a president.
I don't believe survey 2 verses 1.
President Mills.
Go ahead.
Or constitute what you call a group to investigate his own vice president Mahama on a aeroplane hangar. You did Ghana Kasem or your garage.
What have you done after 8 years?
Asma people make catch your Ghana from what's in there. The Mister make ye now on your Ghana phone would say you. Ghana for what's in there. There is a problem in this world. We are Zimu from a born be abo in Kakraka. Yes, show man be anu film kakra. Africa many minala ubia nipa bebe no wako IMF. But America in there, Ebola kra na bi Ghana ha no do kwa IMF. It's America in there. Yen. De no. Sisi yen the margin bi o the NDC set agenda yan nam do. Abere djuma na president Akufo-Addo ye. Abata ma cheche Ghana for mu de oh, sana Morocco ni. Na de be kase bi na no ye din Akufo-Addo yen kire Akufo-Addo ye dey. Adamano maami awu no eminua anape enye kokko anoma enye dzibanedia yes apa kwanu na afade enye da mokwanu eye mokwanu wore ye musu wode mam free SHS orekodo one district one factory wo gudu wore ye yam factory wo gbenu wo efa the northern region wa fanyi pa 500 yam pa 500 no mudofo anamo of ase anam ne bi kama orekodo but dem gegegege MPP for ya asem ye kan there yet ya 2024 abasam na ni wanka 2020 2024 will break the 8.
Okay.
Are you possible together in the sense this year MPP for name with the yes. See I'm here will buy into NDC propaganda. Na here tum no get yesem no. Ye by legitimate means ye be jema NDC. Kasa na ka wa ha no. Oye dede keke. Sambunu so ne yakoto aba na. Ye boto aba peacefully. E Ghana ha. Ye boto aba asomdwem because Christopher Muslim for traditional rulers obia wa hanom obia be kill no akoto aba pepe masomdwe di aba na asomdwe na wie no na Akufo-Addo basasa hand over ma the NPP presidential candidate or president of Ghana because say Jamaica that mean there oh please I'm talking the same people are listening to you it's massive make there nyame na adumenti miss by legitimate legitimate means. He said he's a lawyer. I don't even know the rudiments of law, but I'm quoting law. I'm saying in every legitimate means.
Are you a lawyer or you student of law?
Then you should shut up. Then he has not even finished. But I mean, I don't.
Shut up, sister.
Me quite.
Now the workers are a lawyer. Okay.
So I've retracted it. So I've retracted it. I've retracted it.
When you know what, Amalaba. Sometime about so who can show us? First of all,
biggest platform in this country.
What's that? No, hold on. Remember, tear me answer.
He might not respect
No. Hold on. Amalaba, me say, the woman is I look at the posture of the host. Answer what reacted. Or say you should shut up. Nam say shut up. Say na mama na retract it because wokra wonka say we a lawyer because a student of law. It
some me challenge na because say bia me wo dey ka say pacha say we purported lawyer wo say wonye ba me dey yin na obu am wo man krofo nti ma ye it ma say
for no say na me call Felix.
Me man listen no.
Yeah.
2024 Ghana oboto am na Akufo-Addo the party or your MPP my president no obefi MPP man esi.
Okay. How you need 100 points now? Now, Felix, but I won't have a coat here. Then I went here, bro. And you're promoting. I'm
Alibaba. He put us in party. Investment engagement by 1 minute to be a crowd.
Oh, sir.
With a minute, I reckon kind of Barbara Nako. Magari was men can kind of Barbara, no can kind to Kita Barbara. I didn't reckon kind Barbara no hand.
Yes,
the Bible according to projects in Ghana. Yamia Dumarakwa.
Okay, Felix Ade, Uti regional organizer of the MPP, honestly, Obaba Besrayen. There's a coba earlier. No, Bibia Sankana 1 month times. I made Trump 1 month. You didn't come in.
Maybe I feel quite.
All right, Baby, I will go.
Yamia Dumarakwa.
Uti to say.
Oti Ada Roma. Yamia Daroma, Otie.
I'm a mono cousin Uti.
Abraboni, so far so good. Edanya, Okorona, Uhu challenges are. Also, it's okay. So far, so good. Yes.
Okay, now more as I say, we get to Obama, who position say, we need 16 pe, Munu 20 mpo, Ghana, higher when people. It so far, Sina and Rama Air Co Edamamo. And that, what's I there? When your organizer, something, Dean of Anna.
I mean, Dino.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Kosiboja. Kosiboja or counterpart or no you dean of organizer. Yes, so far, saying and no America, being the organizer of the party, and no America.
Magari Mamfa for the case, should I mention His Excellency the President of the Republic, the Vice President, and then MPP Abayam Fuina. Na Machanita T4. Oti ahem for Machawa. I think say so far so good. Na organizers have been now share Mabuno. You're insisting on regional organizers in Mabuno. And when they speak constructively. We speak to issues. Many normal meetings are who say, Obia Janana Swa, prepare towards presidential delegates conference. If you want to, you had better so. It is so far so good. Now, Majari Kakrebi me patrol, many may sure say, Meno Baby didn't come about. Once I'm a bar and come on, I don't know. Me person then the kind Barbara Kakrawa Hanum. Mr. Maliba, with the Mamini can share Minuano. Well, dear, NDC MPP, na Argentina actually. Me person over far phone no. Yanko to the book goes of the phone. 7 scandals that rocked the NDC under John Mahama. Can you just go please? You will talk on
7
evidence.
Scandals.
7 scandals. That rocked the NDC under John Mahama corruption.
Okay.
I learned the last part and then the say where the remember the evidence and put green book ASEM. So based on evidence so that when it's coming you get more evidence. Because because we being a lawyer, we being go school, or yes, the classmate yes, no. It's neither here or there, but let us just face on with destiny. Or pause. Accusation of corruption was a rallying call over the past 4 years of Ghana being ruled by the NDC under President John Dramani Mahama. The word corruption was never far from the leaves of the opposition MPP or their supporters then. Let us go. These are the reports. Mr. Sino Okasi Jifa Tivo. Why are you? The bus Brandon is being captured there. Go to the bus Brandon. Tika, see a sector minister. But
they did well. They reformed.
I wouldn't say they didn't do, but when he speaks, I just wanted some facts here.
Okay.
What he has here?
Okay.
See our merit and demerit. It's when you speak about the merits, bring the demerits. When I tell you MPP is doing well, I'll tell us yes, we have some challenges which we need to make sure we are on top of government. Okay. So when you speak about the merit, go to the demerit. I'm telling the corruption under Mahama and NDC Ebiana on him. So I'll pardon him. That's why I say he should just pick his phone, Google, then we go by what. Not the fact was he can treat the year. Also the acquire bands branding. If you go chop, will chrome crowd that time won't mean ye. The good people of OT were suffering for all these years. Meanwhile, somebody near say World Bank for NDC. This is what I'm talking about. Because he raised the issue of corruption, that is why I'm going to that tangent. Good. Ofi honoma yanko jida Nana Kufuado fanisika kotua jida obekwa jida did not execute any project. It is the jida thing. One, the bell restore teachers allowances. And the people are okay say we are thieves, we agree. We are restore teachers allowances at the teacher training colleges, the various colleges in Ghana. The bell restore nurses allowances because nurse need be we bring but namajari never baswa nurse ni obetimenya kakra that books a problem. And nemu discuss to Jida. You refi in confirm here. We will talk about them confirm. It's service canals. Can you just read from your place to me? Please. We can no mako two quotation no can come me. America okay. O say omampeni Mahama and restore energy. Me da say Ghana for that was say. Na mum say omampeni Mahama and restore energy there and you know a wicked. Because one restore energy and the company say is that what we call relief for the people? Meanwhile, may I sure say enka you better research kakra on these issues. 2. Under John Mahama, enemy who see officials openly mupa ofi office lokita jerrycan okopefu ato okwa onya petrol. You are talking about energy sector, you are filled there. Yeah, nya petrol to man. Now let us go. Aye Eastern Corridor Road. Omampeni dada nyame for the crancy. Aye John Evans Atamels. And I buy no promise Ghana for say Eastern Corridor Road. Edama kumaso. Meya magana for. Na fofia nto atane omampeni edan na chie. Omampeni Mahama so mu ye Eastern Corridor Road mini etia me misa so ye ya na so anye. Ever no yekodu ye.
And I saw your portions of.
Or you could do in fact.
But me nim baby or you could do a bad.
Majority. Omampeni Mills started from Asikuma Junction. Edu Peki.
Okay.
And only do one more. No Peki Township. Edu be a police barrier be or motor police barrier and kakra. A honor di do ye. I need 2-3 weeks to 1 month. And a quantity was 2. One accident to home and Kai be a yaw. And next Saturday fatal line also. Munyas accident on that stretch. On my kind of crash row. And then make a show right from and then we will say a Honorable Roxanne, the very report. MP no, I can send them Crawford annual relief to see. At the pa and the torn near you and you cannot green book. And then
Green Book, man, I just said the woman area.
Oh, now also only Eastern Corridor Road. They didn't do it. McJerry, I've told you this thing on several occasions. And make sure say, more say, Honorable the family Pokra, Eka Wasam Nanumia. But you say you've constructed the East Corridor Road. So you open the chapter, your roads. Your roads. But you've captured it. It is what I say open it. That's why I say open your Bible.
Hold on. Winnie, more.
And so why did the portion? If it is not true, that's doesn't work.
Anyway, why did you even say why portion, McJerry? That means it's been captured. And nationally, they said they've constructed that road. Even the sector minister was on television.
Go on.
What else here? Restoration of teachers' allowances is one. Restoration of nurses' allowances is one. Oh, my brother is with you. So level. It is a national thing. You say you have constructed that road. So let me just make my point. I'll pardon you because you don't know there.
Build the point.
It's my point. Let's say, on your research kakra. And now offering Quenta of a yedomanco and Anumiano Mampenico. Efa Bimbila, a quine, a damsi boom. Yes, Domanco, right from the Domanco Bridge. Sayako Bimbila, a quandem.
What my
quino.
Good.
Asphalt, ye. Before I say me boy, and then answer ya no
Bimbila and northern
region, but say an inquentan of yeah. Offer a fee cratchet where you do than by. If you be a pantuno, or do cross wire friend pantuferino, or cross wire master name futuro under NDC. NDC for Kukudama financiers some work NDC winner. Majority of them are from Ote region. Of your corner, they are from Ote region. What resource people, but one kwano. And now a free safari no ho, echo cratchet and new by 15 minutes. You are in Cratchet Township, fully tired. If you want Mudu Panda Junction, from there to Panai, Junction on Mokosi Bimbila Junction. A whole in our tie. Bra a free in Konya Eba Besiko Bochasi, equal to and let Omampeni Akufadu, and then the sector minister now, or say Omea Conforno, or yes, Aquino. My Andrew a young crashing Quenta, and Quenta to Siare, and let why yes, Aquino. A free do paper su. Sam Bessimba KJB. Ebesico Jasikai, and now I KJB asphalt. Jasikan ye bo Omampeni to two. Say Omampeni entimi and yes Aquan because why? NDC has abandoned that road for all this while. Meanwhile, they call that place a World Bank. Under the Volta region. And that's Aquan right from Jasikai, Ebedu Hawaii, and no my Aquano. Baby Anyanye, from Hawaii, Colon Road, our contractor Luguso. So when we talk about achievement in terms of road, even this is OT and water. Eastern Corridor Road, no, and then Omampeni Kufodo. Why Saquano? Yeah, Fanko, yeah, but I say,
what my year they are doing. I want to level that is a baby, so ankle more mission anymore.
A free, a year picky,
yeah.
Tibu. Tabesico Queveno, or mine on one side.
Okay.
Asphalt. Okay. It's the contractor Luguso. Okay, so this side, we are more fast one, the other side. And this is a road and then you carry.
The door carry.
Yes. And now, you feel Honoma, Master, road projects in a dozen. Now let us come to AstroTurfs. Football ne di enya pa wa hanum. Ye were talented players e wo Ghana hanum. But e be de no manya pitch. Enne me nka bebere kura no, enkran hanum kura no. AstroTurf e wo no, e doso. E bi o Madina. Oko Adenta since we had two. Oko Madina Zongo Junction ma ko ho no. Oko Dambai, ye twa bi ato ho. So eye Omampeni ani so di ho say AstroTurfs nyina no. Ebedi ebia obekọ no tema wie no na constituency bia anka yanya AstroTurf. And yes, under challenges. And na yegitum say ebia challenges we are seeing na ayeden. Na so me person me bisa ade. Me te say me ba no say ye fa Ukraine for na ade na si on so kra no. Oma faduane esa akokoma nkrofo.
Me kra me na me kan.
Ono kan jaro.
Ono so kan ba me na me gina mo pa.
Jerry, the
170,000 metric tons
of ebi bagana ha.
Na one more day go e wiasa fa na nyina.
Ebi anya bagana ha no man. We talking about COVID. Food security. There was nowhere man who say ebia UN ababeche eduane wa hanom under this serious problem. Na nipa ntimi nkwa fom na man bi mu demand so e come de ma UN intervene no Ghana UN and intervene. Me wan mete say dokono e 10 cedi and I know you all correct here say dokono dey say 3 cedi menu 2 cedi 3 cedi ade do yebesa
dokono dey say odi no
ade no dey wapa ade won hura ba menu ba you over it o dey be And once a corner, sir, as some of a canon, who they can crack out, will be a comment, say propaganda, they eat me, and this is for they are well trained for this thing. But please, this one, it didn't go well. Doctor see the Wahano. Kaka boutique crowd the corner saying. Kaka boutique, I said, Docono boarding. Docono is no more than 3 cities. Ozazie. Now, Yanka says, dear, when ya. Now, National Health Insurance are a collapse under NDC. You restore, although there are challenges, but a maya minimum rural areas are say bikafra. Sikasama yedin yet me ya access to hospitals or clinics. Juma. Yes, there are challenges. I know. Ufri honoma, Mindia Majari, and ne yes, we are seeing now. Wouldn't say Russia for ni Ukraine for Mahwaning Bebria Gassi, Bebrina on honey beefy. Majari and then there's no way because when your gas rocket or filling station be actually 1 week at least on my gas. I know there are challenges. You must be your baby are challenges on. And then yet the 24 hours say a bad challenge crana areas which when you transform as a bad challenge, but and yeah, I did transfer 1 week because you'll be in your light. It's media mariba kakra yebekano. I think say we dear. My
time now. Obey about 2 Bibiana. Yes. Mama time that's all Bibia. Felix Ade.
Felix Ade, what could your position be?
Organizer.
Regional organizer of the MPP.
Regional organizer. With all due respect, what bomb power why? Next time. Me say with all due respect. Me say with all due respect.
It's not the best.
No, or say me make bar. Me share dear son of ba.
Or say do research.
Good. What is the meaning of research?
Or say your research.
Investigate. Find your findings. Other than that, you come empty.
One can't show say what bomb.
You come empty.
Listen. No, don't say that. Listen. I have allowed you to use certain words.
I use the word with all due respect. With all due respect. That is my operative.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Anyway,
you can't say that.
For the sake of you, let me even let me even take that. Let me explain myself. Have I explained myself?
A ruling government.
Have I explained myself? Will you keep quiet?
Oh, hold on.
Will you keep quiet? I represent NDC and President Mahama. Someone of some powerful general student
you represent your party.
Good.
I will never allow you to discredit my program.
I am not doing
by
that.
telling me that I born for about my program.
No,
I am not doing that.
I'm not saying that. He is casting aspersion on me.
I know. See,
what does it mean? Good. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? That means I came here empty. I came here empty.
Papa, let's avoid
argument. For the respect I have for you, and the platform, my abon phone the Afrim. But let me tell him,
it is all
that contrary to or no admonition to me. Some may respect on my battle, or also and learn more before he come here. Hear the word though. Pause FM, pause.com, my be. Accusation of corruption was a relying call over the past 4 years of Ghana being ruled by President John Mahama. Accusation for little, at least the minutest appreciation of law and even literal expansive interpretation of the grammatic construction of the opening sentences of that publication. You know why? You will be court and the accused person, right? If you're accused, you cannot be found guilty at the moment until detailed evidence are presented. Okay? To factually establish your guilt before the court.
Are you the one applying the law here?
I'm not the one applying the law. I am interpreting your law really well. I am interpreting your law really well. Can I continue?
Contrary to what I asked you.
Can I continue? Can I continue?
You are not continue.
Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue?
You can continue.
Accusations. Quel do I the ball abide no? Quel do? I ain't in a so.
Can I continue? Accusation.
Well, let me come down. This interjection is not being helpful.
You don't know.
It's not helpful. I don't think that you brought these two gentlemen here to heckle me. I don't want to believe that.
I am engaging you.
Fine. Then you should keep quiet. Let me talk.
Engage.
It will be their turn.
Because of the question of Mibisa.
Very well. And I'll answer you.
Yeah.
I am answering the question. Unless you want to talk to yourself. Unless you want to talk to yourself. But the person didn't come more. Allow me to speak. Was saying, Kwa do I de bo abino? And you man kwa do I de bo abino? E binyo. Na si ebo bi kwa do di ko jam rani mo. Sa nipa no ai ma ye obi a wadi for. This is what they are dancing at the count. Meba.
You be even a law student.
Meba. Can I continue?
You said.
Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I
go to that level with you? You see, I don't fall for certain because
I'm not cultured.
Senior. I don't think that your more helpful. I don't think your hand is helpful. I don't think so. Because of any evidence. Have I continued? Who allow me to continue?
Continue.
For you to come and sit here, attack President Mahama, and run him down, and run the NDC down, and you think I will sit here and will not rebut it? And I'm saying that
I have given you the chance.
Very well. So you allow me to speak. Accusation. The government was accused.
Okay.
So what elements Supreme Court judges, the judicial scandal was that sponsored by NDC government? Almost say police were. This publication from Post.com was chronicled by TI, Transparency International Report, and they mentioned state institutions like the police service, judiciary, public institutions, and others. If that canker exists, did that begin with President Mahama, and has it ended with President Mahama government?
Hold on.
Are you the timekeeper here?
Yes.
But when he said this, I quickly go online. Just type the full corruption scandals under President Akufo-Addo. 128 scandals. Listen,
they are all
accusations are different from scandals.
No, they are accusations.
They are not accusations. They are not. Can I continue? If you want to talk to yourself, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. If you want to talk to yourself, talk to yourself. I don't person make kasa. I don't person make kasa. So why no? I'm an innovation deal. As a man here, $510 million build, own, operate, and transfer within 5 years. Not Ghana and take ownership. Chrono. Mubaye. Multi committee, Eddie Philip Addison, or Mampine Kufa lawyer, Etuano, or Muko Teki, or Muko UAE by reportment on the Belfia. You ended up renegotiating the contract to cost the Ghanaian taxpayer $800 million and extend the time to 15 years. Yet Chiwa will say I was misled. Who misled who?
Who misled who? Newspaper report.
Newspaper one report. Who misled who's Nigeria?
What do you mean?
I don't go defense, Anna. I don't go defense. Who misled who?
So I should allow you to just say.
And you allow me. Recently, Boache Jako, the architect and the head of that ministry, Obekasai.
Or saying.
About the same man Pine Kuford and Kasa.
Okay, saying.
Or say committee man Pine Kuford finally or more that negotiation in Pona won't count. And the same by Nano, he had no idea about it.
So
but I'm going to sacrifice him.
Or you're misled, Anna.
Why was he said I am misled in the first place? Who misled him? And what was the cause for his admission of I am misled? What was the cause of it?
Okay.
Secondly, Oslo scandal. I'm Pine Kuford, Echo property Oslo, Ediabe Ghana High Commission there. Now a dynamo inflate over $8 million. Shari Aikoboche, at threatens on the Africa Watch or the publication by the court. It goes saying, what about Griff Tikrenamo? What about the appointees? After obeying and others. Or the same, this man, Kwame Usu. The Nipa 4, Echo lunch, Echo dear, the man cost $120 million, $50 million like Ghana cities. Almost way. So all these scandals and corruption sometimes involving the president. And you want that show for a time no cost you $100,000 per seat. And your President Mahama, is that correct? Now submitting on this platform that Oman Penya Kufado have involved in corruption.
My time is limited.
About $140 million and $45 million.
Thank you very much. You need 100 points. Mama, minute more. Me come kakana. Yeah, go. Was it? But I'm not being. But the moment Felix.
Yes, boss.
So be mo oti onkomo kakra. Now can so be rebata the next onkomo na yetimu mo na next time over. The next time no ba.
The next time Baba home. Because na McGarry, I've always told you say I'm a traditional person. I respect culture. Insult is not one of the things I do. And I choose words carefully. But my brother, you see, when you're doing politics like this, I'm not surprised from and I wouldn't be surprised because these are just few things I mentioned. Sometimes we go to that level. Master Otiye, like I told you, Nyamiadum Agenda 111 I started region. Kratchi West, Kratchi East. Ewo honoma ongu project no so Agenda 111. Oh yes. Go is obenya Kratchi East. Ebi honoma. Obakeje bi akan. Ebi amefia. Ebi honoma okase kwan so a omo yesisi a contractors go so. So I think say so far so good. Like I said, party for nye juma say we criticize government when government is not doing well constructively and make sure we put government on checks. We will not just sit for government to rule because or not by no no. Yentimum for no soon pneumonia. The president is a listening president. I think say a petition. And General Secretary carries the message to the cabinet, and some of these things are fixed. Going forward, yes, we agree there may be some challenges, but Ote region so far so good. Last time a flower house saw open Gary to a same mentor Garimro carry.
Now more Gary processing way. Nasa Gary de and Tessa Ubisami as a Gary de Ubia and Chiri and Obichiri Gary. And they've been say Gary Jollof.
Gary and Mexico Cuba. Gary.
Most more Gary processing way.
Yes.
It's under 1D1F.
1D1F. I would do at the Quantaswa, your Bako Yam processing factory in the Gary factory. And BTS will be saying the factory, the 3 age factory. 3 age factory back there. So some of these propaganda near, Okasmane and Abba and Yamkakra, because we don't have any Garanda apart from this very Ghana away.
Okay.
My first say,
my major thought is Oman Penny, the reshuffle, the one, more regional executive level. That is say, Mama.
Oh, it drew Oman Penny Ena. Or was a 2 million. Say, or the fa, or higher no fire. And wouldn't the Nuna Mamma either bang. Oh, boo. Ni empathy phones we are checking in your Mampinaca chair, we be Juma. And to say, a man for say, I don't want to believe, say, NDC will even call for reshuffle. Although the Ghanaians I agree. But I don't know, I found change. A baby or why, ye, we are na. Ebia na me bisa. Because a reshuffle beba o mampeni no mutam odbe na o mampeni me cho so o reshuffle ne na bibi kosi abebele mo no mampeni debi ento mampeni na I think in his own wisdom no all time or no apese o reshuffle bia obeye me a party ni na ebeye a amammo no be koso no me so metimi aka kire aban nti I don't see any call for reshuffle no e na be solve Ghana yam problem say wo mu no nyame adom ewiase nyina den na so still ye koye nim nyame abua ye wanyinam nkane a itibidi ye nwuma akra koba until the challenges are woman ebia Ghana fo be so afre omampeni no I think say you respond to those challenges.
Okay.
Until so far na Magdare.
Yes sir.
Na mameni kan fa onko eye me kire say ye do pa ewo eye jazz kan odu jazz kan do ginger papa until me fa kwan ye so wona wono per raw ginger papa no omamra o ene konkonte so enmuso pa betie konkonte odu pasa at least omo ya betie fine ewo ye konkonte ne banche no
and when the powder no
don't worry me do call
because me wo
oh na Magere say I told you I wanted to say you are your o che me say no we go tia me do come ni amalba o kwa unim oti
kokote so
me ka wa sema na mo
bitwi je na answer me dia dio bitwi kakadro kokote wa kakadro
green one no eti me baby amalba me bro bi 1D1 for me mo enjoy bi o kwa to my own football but I mama be was abroad na kobo ajenga no it is good
and also a factory under 1D1
under 1D1
oh sir how process dried cassava
you processing nipa won no be say question with about But Jerry, let me tell you, football talents. Yeah. And now oh show mom you're rich. I will be a chef for now. Yeah, sure say over footballers dia. Oh yeah. Enti say do baby talent away mubiano. I was here to me near the common on near the peace kaba Ghana. I buy mama NDC and mama MPP. Okay. I bam for son of Bama Ghana for. It's measure say Sani man idea who be shame. Yes, we can criticize government, but constructively. Me man in another circumstances about this man ya open be that men da. Man no phone pe me patcho is ya. Because a idea e was ye who say. Okay. Wo ye den also be nyina beto. Okay. Enti amambo we say bi enye suku dan ya aka say frefre boy ke. Wo no tie him as a leader. And I think Senator Akufo-Addo has delivered on many of his mandates, but we are expecting more. Enti be say sa areas na aka no. You better near right on the back of his legacy and deliver and break the 8. Okay. Again. Thank you very much. How you need 100.3 material for me bamo so but answer me bamo so no. Where special happy birthday to Oyuko this year Kofi. Abrantie Gagayo. Oyuko this year Kofi. Or your general manager the man on Hineba Ghana Rice. In fact, or this year ba. Woody Wawodan and Ra. So belated happy birthday to you. Yankopon Koswano Ishira Way if myself, Mark Jerry AGYEMAN, and DJ Toxic. Yes, you have a happy birthday. You have a happy birthday. And to this year, you got this year, go be general manager of the Hineba Ghana Rice. You have a happy birthday. Okay, me quite you for a quick and na me nyama video for crime. Beba Macho. Hello. Okay. I'm sure we are matching. Yanko, na me pentem ya wo perfan so dodo.
Felicio de, honorable Felicio de wo honomo.
Owa ha pa.
Na damfo alagi gado wa woni mi yi
pa. No Felix na damfo na wo.
Bisa no say meni na bo agima e wo baby fa
bisa. Eye wo gado.
Na nipa no ti won so
I am one myself, Felix in Adamfo. No, there's an Adamfo. No, the end of container. Felix is all the be fruit in regional Bremen next 5 years' time. An Adamfo, no, dear. Because what can say? Oh, guys are over Bremen and confirm that is 6 years. It is only a lot of a co-region. Majority, men move the best way to defend to attack. To see the million Malibai attack. Okay, Yanko. Got it, Yanko.
Magali, yes, Mamikia Education Minister. Obuajima Yepa, Honorable Aduchum, Obuajima, and then Anatuata, or local governor or engineer, also Obuajima Mikiamu. Now, Bachelor Malabate, Onya Butre, Yangan of Fona Yedi, 8 years man or money, your mamma and Tamil. Now, the Omodi Brian Doom so. And a factory of Motigaya no commander sugar factory or more we into over 95% is a year and complete. Into 4 years no more police or mobile business or mobile 8 years 1 man yes doom so ne factory back club one we now more police mobile for 4 years biomedia. Say Ghana for the year fununo near view. And in another danko Akufo-Addo Adwuma papa or ye no die. Ye tali ina ya pleki no. Ghana for to my papa.
Na mi shapa. Beba to match here.
Marjorie.
Yes, I am going.
Beba to na zamawa. Na mawaduma. Na menche yuga aya Dr. OSEI Aduchum Education Minister be obi ametiano. Aya engineer na ato ata so ye bona baso head of local government also bona homo. Marjorie. O man Ghana hana yetino. Say ye pe ahowo asem esen ye Ghana for na se ele ase eya ho ya oni otan ene de ti o man Marjorie. Ene ahowo we bi egbo Ghana ha. Ye ma tax waivers. So omo de omo fa. Na Ghana ni na onu bi adwuma na wa fa Ghana fu adwuma na miska nyina etra Ghana ha no. Ye pe kwan bi so ni ma tax waiver ni pe kwan bi so ni egu ani ma ni egu ni pe bi ani ma e wo man Ghana Marjorie. The echoes of our customers, Mr. Kuseja being office. In fact, the more ya, the area Ghana Hano, if you pay more than some of my poor manner, and say so can be a good and massy. Can it down Macron the papa and so the more all Bob manner, one person good, you best home. One also would go on so, not all money in Tumpo. As you say, if I can get office, yeah, one would get you a grab door, man, and again, I go air cream in Moon. If you come here, go to Masia. About that, a yak or harding.
Okay.
That's every coup for the say. Now, apprentice, no, Uncle no tomb, be downward, because you were
Medase. Mami fa foforo na me yan sorry. Me ba to mache?
Yes, sir.
You too.
Yo, Medase Magere. Mr. Quartin, you should you. It's Yaminia NDC owner. Honorable Michael Pepe, incoming greater cardinal chairman NDC. It's your one, pay. Magere. If you are maximum, we can say. If you are ten another me, Baumia. A video minus. Because send a man for our position. No more job, manu. Someone bad. Can Ghana for better say, yeah, a more ship, microphobia, and come over on my Ghana. And so, and then Ghana for name, how just mess up the country. Let's say the inflation now, over 32%. And let's say the dollar now, got 10 cities. You see, almost only thing now, even. Where are this man? Happy to make you say, I remember a year and Jack and his slogans. Over the mama say you to pay to 40 cities. Oh, God, and then you to pay to almost 60 cities.
Okay.
Over the mama catch you better for say, Mama Bobu 66 billion. Now, to me, Mama, this carry you here.
Medase. Last one, mache.
But you also be a monable Magere.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yo, Mammy Chat boys. This is your communication director. I mean, for instance, and comma Dennis, former MC, a coupon. You won't buy something by national communicator, Diama, NPP. Yo, William Magdalene, Limiano, few Tiba, my boy, my papa. I am not can I am my phone and saying, I am Panama can say, NDC4. Hey, maybe I am Baho idiot. Hey, you. And you see, the next Ghana, and come we are the power. Oh, we are the papa never saying, and almost one, almost one you road 95%. Nearby, a quiet one Ghana in our say. But be almost an home way. Hey, I don't know my idea. Maybe some more. And then, Metisabo consider was a recruit to quite you all. Tipuswa, or didn't your neighbor. You miss a fair. You are doing the course as a neighbor. And you know why you did with the whole world. If you will see a chaff, if you want the whole world, crisis, let's see, global crisis. I almost said, no, I'm a Ghana, I think. But when we see, I am on my penny, no more money. The CSC is a irreversible crana. Maybe so, really bit matter. I need to put better way to make us a me say, Mr. Money Bay, propaganda and the noise, and 18 from my power, you will be papa. I want to let go for them. If you're better, I'll break it.
Let us say, yeah, dear, see. Obi be our free be a madam, say, I go point Shramo. Me text this. Also, I must say, positive change, okay. Also, governance is not like a school prefect position. The mistake we made was voting these clueless people to manage our resources for us. We are positive change. That's it. We also say, Mark Jerry, thanks for the good job that you are doing. Ghana economy will return back very soon. Let's say no to the NDC. Nobody will be able to. Mark Jerry, tell the MPP guy in the studio. Look for me because we are on the same hood. Where Jagbawi? It's no one that built as was here. You can watch it. Okay. Ishmael Adams,
brother.
But that's why.
But you're the man who is
first in your time as well.
And then Yame Yaduma. All roads leads to Wejagbawe Municipal Assembly.
Okay.
Youth Conference 2000 and
Youth Conference.
Youth Conference. Okay. Honorable Tina Mensa or Chairman Michael Danko or MC Patrick Kumo or and a youth organizer Kwambe Queen and Gasaso organizers or Moses Abo, regional youth organizer, honor no guest of honor. One Wejagbawe free na youth pay for Bianco ITS Municipal Assembly ni nenko bochenku.
Okay.
But menu aji ama commander Edna Eguafo Abrem. Oye Edna man ya mission bebre. De Yankopon wo de abota wo de twena ama. Esi che factory ya ye boy ye da mo money. Mahama kwaji $35 million a oye ne basa. Enda ya mena duma ye boy ya shase. Orin chel biela ye de bobo gom. Man krofo wo na so wide Edna man. Bi ba and the brain achimfuna we ye djuma wa ye.
Jerry.
Haruna.
I would say Ishmael.
Yeah.
Or say President Mills team, not a team B, according to Kospio Gabra, right? I am so proud to be an NDC member. Meaning,
Dr.
Skopio Gabra criticized President Mahama government without any problem to him. That publication were here. Since July 2022.
Yeah.
Nana Akufo-Addo nearly poked my eyes with his fingers for criticizing his government. Dr. Rekubrube.
And they said Dr. Rekubrube.
Yes, God said one any. Is this a leader? Is this a leader? What must say?
Oh, there be under kind.
What must say?
And yet you must say, God, I'm a host in
yeah. Almost say COVID. COVID I am from a bonny and Magano. I am from a pa. Because COVID no, I am from my boy, you know. And the Sika nearly 40 billion Ghana cedis. At the binding some Sikano, or more the Senior, as some of a boy in the say, baby, a banner baby Druno, a empty government.
Okay.
And the man Peneku father so, he just buying time to exit. And we want him to exit in peace. But the peace of this country must be maintained.
Okay.
As President Mahama was willing and handed over the baton of leadership to him in January 7, 2017, he should do the same in
What
December.
do you mean by he should do the same?
Yes,
thing?
he should do the same.
About one be determined. Why is he handing over?
Ghanaians will vote against him. Ghanaians will vote against him. In the 2020 elections, in the as Supreme Court canceled General Assembly media dancing, we saw it. And so, therefore, Supreme Court is completely out. It's NDC constitution.
Okay, but that's it. Thank you.
Do or die is activated.
Look at him.
Hands down.
Felix Ade.
That's what I do or die.
Do or die. Do or die.
Also,
that is it.
And then that's the about
and or die, it's do or die.
Yes, sir.
Ranti kasa no shikakra.
Do
Do or die, sir.
That's a do or die. Former president.
Also activate here. See, Eba and McJerry, I'm for condemn.
Do or die. We stand by it.
But let me tell you, we will not die because we have responsibility to cater for free SHS students who are still in the school. We will not die because we needed them most. We will not die because we will not use Ghanaians taxpayers' money to brand buses. Bus branded and corrupt. Then, we will not wait and die, or people should die, because we need to activate what we call 1D 1F under our government. You said do or die. Oh, my brother. My brother. And we will not wait till Ghanaians die, because one, diabolically, some people want Ghanaians to die. What we will do is that we will have to make sure we absorb unemployed graduates in this country. Many of them are the NAPCO. Many of them have been absorbed by government. We will not die, my brother. Don't worry. Okay, it's a free SHS. Everything you wish is dead. So that is why I say do or die. Now, we will not die because we understand, say we have project ahead of us. We will restore teacher training allowances, and we have restored that, and it's in force. We will not die because we know that good people of Otim must enjoy the goodwill of this government.
Okay.
So free roads must come. There are a lot of oh my brother, will you allow me?
Okay.
Would you allow me? You are neatly dressed, but the way you are behaving towards me is as if my brother. Look, let us be very serious here. This is a serious station. No, I don't go to this kind of level. I don't subscribe to this kind of level. Let us speak to our audience. Look, people are listening to us.
Kasa, your microphone is on.
Yes. Maybe but I'm above this level. When my police station for the better. It's only my police station who people behave this way. No, to be honest, my police station guys will behave this way. I'm a mature communicator, and I won't do that. You see? So please, I think the next, if you are doing this, engaging you will be difficult. I wish we engage because we learn. So if you want to learn, when I'm speaking after my submission come, so please keep mute. You understand me? And let's
many
there be only. There be maybe sad here. And now over Hanumi, so you can just go digital address system. When in my pride about also
digital about where the diablo.
Oh, why? Me.
You WhatsApp
me. I'm not that type.
Felix, talk to me.
So when you like this, over Kasasia, and you're fine. I don't interject you. Yes.
But you like this, and
yes. You told me you are a learned person. What else here? And to being a learned person, interjecting me at the last minute when I'm making a submission is that the best way?
Okay.
When I came, I've been very civil with you.
Thanks.
You cannot put me because you are even too young to put me on charge in that level. In that level, you are the so me paucho. NDC for propaganda. Our people should not fall for it.
Okay.
Omo ewo ne mapa. Omo mpeni mahama ni oja no Jubilee House bia no meka kire me. Me articulator ka ba ko fa bre no. Only moral right bia so ba no. Ntimi ni amale baba make me ho MVP mo. If you want to learn more, come and join us.
Okay, thank you very
Belong
much.
to the winning team.
Okay. Abuja ha ye need to drop point the Juma dey see. Asemo. Haruna Kingsley Amale Baba ha. Better na say. Na Mishra no member of the NDC. And Ishmael Adams, so also member of the MPP communication team of Baha. OT regional organizer. Aye. OT regional organizer Felix Ade of the MPP. Oh bye. Pilot Beauty Banse Medana Sobetamechi. Midin the Mark Jerry say AGYEMAN. DJ Toxic. Take over. Yami Adomoa. Yabesen Shia. That's it. Yami Zuru Bibia.
Yanu me bibrime Yenya kofa tu yesuo Etu esi bema bo Okunkunim kofa ejinane so Akwara padi kokwe huwa ededa manamana echire no Ye ne Adeshi emra Kroma dansi di fuwa meshe Kasemu chira wanwadie Esumu apai moshre nyakwe pie Awanwasem nie Wedi ebinsi pen Neat FM, ya mamwa kwaba.
Neat FM Neo.
Yanu me bibrime Yenya kofa tu yesuo Etu esi bema bo Okunkunim kofa ejinane so Akwara padi kokwe huwa ededa manamana echire no Ye ne Adeshi emra Kroma dansi di fuwa meshe Kasemu chira wanwadie Esumu apai moshre nyakwe pie Awanwasem nie Wedi ebinsi pen Neat FM, ya mamwa kwaba. Ya mamwa kwaba aiko nana brebre obrempon okatechi tsunase woba tsunase.
Neat FM 100.9.
Neat FM Neo.
Ye mamu akwaba aiko nana brebre obrempon okatechi tsunase woba tsunase.
Neat FM 100.9.
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
Now I'm quite dear. What Brian Bassa. beko arapa akrani abrewa ye di arewo ri beko arapa abranti insu di arewo obu awon se baba ni mami eya montete misa no kitipa no kitwese dimpa wanse una marada moni misa ora mukoto ni hu ateche bibiara if you say onen supam sara no ni pabra botie ansa no bi betimi afrodua no yise wo bia bia ne to wai mati pamfo amokan ebinu wanfo bo wonjetire me nkwara de ofie mu abomi se de adwo so ba akuko yara pe e be den na me nko amabra boyi ebesimi yo bi na msuye ni fie ye no ese obi sufie inti munya me adafa abo na bibia onya me nsem inti munya me adafa abo ma ofwe na bibia onya me nsem inti munya me adafa abo Grabia Musama, you see, we are walking, ye, or the brave near. You send me bray at SCA, you didn't proper call to her, you didn't go to a fiancé, a boy and a quarry, a yard, I know the beam, and so I dancing for our ye de na kwatu efiase ye guna eni mu asio anka tetimre ni mo no me bi transia na ye friend o me mpem wansem me amekin onu oda sani bi eni asem oye no nyamfo onu obiara nya asem da ebribia so ore ne wiye pa e ba se da kuru okwa akosra ne yonko e kwana otu no a odene ni amashe kotoko bi mu ni kotoko e da na echi obaye simu a oko e kwan mu baby na papa ya prince Ojina home baby say aya kakra watu aso Emrosi wajina home no Ofe mu dai Wunu say eni wade aya na onima arawo Emro da osano Say na pro no akoso no nso a Owidini bi wakoku pro wo ine baba Agwe jobe iti ekuta Enkrofo di na chi abena chi no Emra kwa no besen no Okofa baby amempe ho asem da Do wu se papa na da Ikotoko da nche ono Esa sane ho achi nti Odi etire no wura kotoko Akwa no de wadwa no ko Womu egu no sensu abetwem Mempe ho asem nya ne ye no Oni ni abenti Omani koto koso to nechi Otwana kwanchi ono so Emiro kodu yeno Adam po okosi yeno Mimpe mwasam kachwene irese Onko ye koto kuwa di bayi Otona mbi brao Adi echia odi aye diane Ampa ebra oba nuswa Otona mbi brao ampa into a bano coco to cono, or quaco in ya. Ye, a dear baby, any pet in a shepherd to query, or marry the hour for. A coboni cramania, who cruise to parade the petit one. A year and one way, yes, ah, in a jam and pen one. Says I'm not here. Obia able to say, we are seeing. We ain't no young for. I would dear Cassia, I it's in a Korean say. Or the crime fear. Or Coboy and penny for my name. And not the any bread. You can farm and pen one. You drink crime fear. You be sending train one. Osuni more now so dance for no wine. I did a shall walk to boom, a year then I win more. Into our fiction or the man and I say, Yami Buana Sadia Chiam. When Bobo Yatana dinatu, Yashino was so big. And Simbi and Crabia. And Crabia Monsam so messy, so we are when we are ye. Ah, what's a brave in you? Baby and Rabia, Musama, Onia, we are one thing. What's a brave in you? And Crabiana Medina de day. The Smith Crabiana Medina we are seeing. About a be out on the bar. Me mammy, dear, no, you. Or shall bring me boy. Ayana on Tiasia. Into me, mammy, I guess. Or do you back come up here? I'm a map for you and me shape remove. Into the Edicano or the me compata. Yes, I'm posting patrampa. Or Sunday, we see competing. I can't you could do Pitripi. Or Sunday, we see competing. I can't see a cosim potiti. In summer for say a day, Namisha Bray, no, I drew. Never be a bedroom so. As I'm a catcher and say.